There we are. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Otter, welcome on in. And TT, what the heck you doing renewing that sub? Thank you very much. You don't have to do that, you know. I know you want to. Hold on, I just realized something. These are not gonna go away, are they? Go away. Go away. Little icons that don't need to be there. Please go away. There they go. Okay. But what if he wanna? I know. But still, I feel bad because he's spending money on me. I genuinely feel bad. Please send help. My desk is covered in all of the things ever. Same. Like, you never spend money on him? I do. And admittedly, I am still subbed to his channel, even though he hasn't streamed in probably 2 years almost. But still, that's not the point. Anything involving money being spent on me, I'm just like, no thank you. It's okay, you don't have to do that. Oh, you're adorable. Thank you for the resub. Yeah. Do you two have any requests for Pokemon cards that don't immediately break the bank? Pokemon card show tomorrow? Oh. Well, I have a couple of Groudons. And I think if I was gonna collect like a specific Pokemon, it would be Groudons or Torchics. Because I think those are my two favorites. So, if you happen to see any, and they look decent enough, and they're not expensive, I'm happy to give you money. Put them in my DMs. Okay, I will message you. Hold on. I'll do that now, because I know if I say I'll do it after stream, I'll forget. Hold on. There you go. There we go. I have 60 in cash. I'm gonna try not to go too hard on the card. Valid. That's very valid. Depends what qualifies as not breaking the bank. Yeah. Hi everybody. I just realized I just got completely lost up in the chat. Hi. We're back. It's been 2 weeks. My parents were off for not my parents were off. My parents were here visiting for a week. And then I had last week off work and it was our anniversary. So I didn't want to stream on the Friday because that was our anniversary day. So yeah, now we're back. We're back today. We're gonna start Talos Principle 2, which I'm excited about. We're just gonna keep doing my usual sitch where it's like base game, because the second I hit play on this, you're gonna see that I have the DLCs for it. But we're gonna just do base games. Sorry, no, you don't need to say sorry, it's okay. I just forgot I was live at the same time. I was like, I'm just watching somebody else stream and reading their chat. No, it's my chat. I'm the one that's live. I need to play the game. It's fine, don't worry about it. Let's do my daily plugs. We've got my social links here for Twitter and Blue Sky if you're not already following for go live notifications and random thoughts. IGDB link for anybody that wants to see a list of everything we've finished on stream so far. We do indeed have a Discord if anybody's interested in joining that. There's also YouTube. Hey everybody over on YouTube. The moment we've just got VODs on there, but I did spend a little bit of time this week and last week filming some Let's Play content. So there's that. It's not up there yet because I haven't decided when to post it. I don't know if you guys want me to post it like in between. You know, like sometimes I keep like a couple of weeks between when I stream versus when the VOD goes live. Well, because I haven't streamed for 2 weeks, this VOD probably won't go live till next week or the week after. So like, do you guys want Let's Play content in between that? And then just keep the Let's Play content kind of spread out in the breaks? Because I can do that. I don't have enough Let's Play content to like post the VOD on the Monday and then like Let's Play content later in the week. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure it all out. I have, I think, 3 episodes filmed at the moment. So let me know. I have enough. I can space them out a little bit. I also have one other plan for the YouTube. I haven't filmed anything for that yet, so keep your eye on the YouTube at some point in the next X amount of time. I don't know how long it's gonna be before you see any of it. But yeah. Where were we? Okay, yes, Throne exists. If you ever want to send me anything, you can do so safely through the Throne. You never have to spend any money on me. It's always incredibly appreciated, but please always put your own financial situation first. And Creator Cards, the online-only, non-AI involvement one, is available as well. If you want to go and collect some free virtual trading cards for your favorite streamer, aka me, just cause you can. So yeah. Right, let me find the button I need. I need a button. I found my button. I realize now I don't actually need the button today. I don't think I need my respawn button. Okay. Well, my stream deck is gonna just sit there and wait till I need it for something. The one full art Groudon in recent sets is a cool 30 euros at least. Oh. Okay. Can I be so honest with you? When you said cards, my brain was like, even if it's bulk, I don't care. Price trend of at least 90. Oof. Okay, that's expensive. Yeah. I have 2 Groudon slabs, and I think they're both 10s. One of them, I accidentally got. And I mean accidentally because, Tim was watching auctions. And my brain just completely broke and forgot what an auction was. So he's like, oh, it's going for this. And I was like, put this on it. He's like, are you sure that's a lot over what it's currently at? I'm like, yes! And then, of course, because it was a lot over, there was only like a minute left in the auction, it won. And then he was like, you know, you could have paid a lot less for that. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, it was an auction. And I'm like, uh-huh, what do you mean? He's like, an auction. And I'm like, uh-huh. He's like, people bid from the lowest and then the highest price wins it. And I was like, oh no! But it's fine, it's fine. He paid it and I paid him back. Abby, I know, I'm silly, but it's okay. Okay, let's play some Talos Principle 2. I have indeed 100%ed my offline playthrough of it. Took over 40 hours, so we might be here for a while. It depends. Let's open a new game slot. Does Tim have any requests while you're out looking? I don't know. If he thinks of anything, I'm sure he will say. Oh. I'm excited to play this, but I'm also a little bit tired today. You will tell me whether you like it or not. See, I knew there was some kind of performance disclaimer on this game.
I have a cheap card.
Oh no.
Shadowless first edition Charizard.
Yeah, no. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna fit under the 60. The only way that would be under 60 is if somebody has no clue what it is and thinks it's just random bulk.
And even then, it's Charizard.
Yeah. Okay. So if anybody remembers how Talos Principle 1 ended, the very start of this will make more sense. I didn't hear what Tim said. He'll put it in chat. It's okay. It's very expensive though. That is not what you originally said. I'm just saying so that Otter knows. Oh, hey.
Behold, child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your friend.
I need to
and I
fix some
am
settings.
called Elohim.
Let me fix some settings. Because I would like to have I'd like to change the angle. I can't remember if we can have first person in this game. I think we can. The sensitivity needs to go way down though. Hold on. Let's put it on 3 and see what that's like. Now where is the... I think this... Possibly, if I fix this one. Oh. Ah! I keep moving the stick too much. There we go. Oh, I got them right at the exact number. That's helpful. Okay. Where are my bindings? Oh, okay. Why? Why is it why? Who knows? Okay, cool. There we go. First person. Is that looking a little bit... looking a little bit choppy? Do we have anti-aliasing on and stuff? Hold on, hold on. Does it need to be upscaled? Okay, let's put it on ultra. Oh, that's not really making any difference. Hold on. Probably should have messed with this before we got here, but it's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Wait. I have to scroll all the way down again. Just leave on DLSS. And quality. It's fine. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Okay. Maybe Melbourne has actual shops for singles and stuff. That could be true. Yep. Isn't entirely familiar with their own card stores. That's very fair. We don't really go looking for card stores, to be honest, so I don't even think we would really know. Do you know what's nice in this game? Listen. I can run and the music doesn't speed up with me. I'm just assuming you guys can actually hear the music. But I can't see it being very high. I'm gonna set this up to 50. And let's see if that's any better. Whee! Okay. They guys know when I walk through the door, they're gonna have to open the goddamn glass cases again. And why shouldn't they? The cute little otter asking for a card. They should damn right already know that they're gonna need to open the cases, and they should be proud to do so. I said what I said. Okay, here we go. We're playing Talos Principle again! I'm so happy. I love my puzzles. I love my Talos Principle. My city has one. I formally invite you to hang out for the afternoon sometime. Sounds like a good plan. Just go Pokemon card shopping and just spend all of our money.
This land is but a dream. You will stay here only for a little while. Soon, you will awaken in a new world. But first, you must undertake the trials of initiation. They will help me prepare your vessel.
So this is the gate we need to open. Looks like we need 4 puzzle pieces. Oh, and there's another one here that we need 5 puzzle pieces for. Okay. Oh, and a third one that we need 3 puzzle pieces for. Okay, let's see if we can find some puzzle pieces. Oh, look at that. The green ones are down here. I'm down. I'm buying out all their vintage stuff. That sounds about right. And we're gonna hop and hop and hop. Whee! Easy peasy!
Well done, my child.
Second one. Ooh. Getting over a fence may be a little bit hard. Oh, wait, no. I know exactly how we're gonna get over the fence. I might actually put this in third person. It's bugging me a little bit having it in first person, actually. And let me just pick this up. I didn't actually need to go through there. Okay. It's fine. That's a very Abby move. Put that on there. And there's our second one. Oh, right, yeah, it's not a purple doorway, it's a gate. Been searching for a specific one to make a top loader keychain with for months. Oh no! And you can't find it? What is through here, equipment-wise? Nothing, it looks like. Can I just pick that up? Oh, I can actually just pick that up. Okay. Easy. We like a good easy puzzle. Here we go.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are symbols of the process by which our people were created.
Oh, it's a hole in the rock. I thought it was like a QR code again or something. I'm scared recipient will show up here. Phantasmal Flames card though, so it's not been out for years on end. Is it a specific Pokemon from the set, or just any Pokemon from that set? Hold on, I should have rotated this. Specific one? Which one? Is it Piplup? I don't know why I could just see collecting Piplup cards. Oh, I'm also missing a lot of messages. My brain is really not turned on tonight. I apologize. I mean, I can find it online, that's no issue at all. It's only that I can't find it in person, which is all I want. Valid. Very valid. It's kind of hard to know if you can trust people selling them online. So I understand that. I just want to see if see the card and check it and have it in my grubby little hands before I craft. You don't have grubby hands, Botty. Be so for real. Here we go. Whee! And I can run. Run! Run! Grubby little flippers. No, you don't. You do not have grubby anything. You're keeping a door open. Okay. Can you keep that door open from over here just in case I also need that door to stay open? Yeah, cool. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Oh. Hello. What are you doing here? Let's use you to block that while you're here. And I can take this away. And probably use it to block this. Yes! There we go.
Excellent.
Make it significantly more difficult to hold on to stuff. It would make holding on to stuff harder if you had flippers, yeah. It would. I see a QR code. What does it say?
Do not be afraid of these dream figures and their messages. They are merely aspects of yourself. As am I, after a fashion.
The world is full of limitless beauty, and I wish to see as much of it as I can. Interesting. I think I skipped past a puzzle. Here we go. Single slit experiment. Okie dokie. Whee! Flying. Okay, let's... Oh, I hit the wrong button. Turn that on. And that will... Oh, that turns on. This one? Okay. Is there more equipment to pick up? No. There's not. Okay. But, if I put this in the way of the laser, can I get my puzzle piece? Yes, I can. Thank God. There we go. One more left of the yellows. TCG Paradise might be an option. It's in Utrecht, start of May, I believe. Ooh. Is that the one that you wanted to go to last year and didn't go to? Fair enough. Oh yeah. I remember that actually, yeah. The same guy that we did the auction that I forgot what an auction was. Does he run it or has he just got a stall in it? It's his event, he runs it. Oh, is this the guy that owns a really big TCG
Very
store?
good.
No, it's a different guy. There's so many guys.
This event is like 14,000 square meters.
That's huge. Oh, this is not the right door. 14,000 square meters is huge for an event. Oh, it's not just Pokemon, okay. So basically all the TCG games. Okay. Interesting. Alright.
I am proud of all my children. Out of a world of ruins, they have built a new Jerusalem. And there your brothers and sisters await you to celebrate your birth.
Birth? I look like I'm walking around and existing already. What do you mean celebrate my birth? Doesn't that seem a bit weird? You're gonna celebrate my birth, but I'm already alive. Kinda strange. Okay, connect the laser to that. Oops. And turn this on. Also, my controller's blinking at me, so it may or may not lose battery while we're playing. If it does, I'll just switch to keyboard and mouse. That kind of event is also tomorrow, also in Utrecht, which is what I'm attending. If I don't find it then, I'll try in a month's time, hopefully in Leeuwarden. Leeuwarden? I am bad at pronouncing city names. Although some of the ones that people think would be difficult for me to pronounce in the Netherlands don't feel that difficult to pronounce. Some of them, not all of them. After that it's concert season, I'll be really broke. That's so valid as well. I need this box. Don't know where I need to put it, but I need the box. Oh, I know what I probably need to do with the box. Probably. Although it involves me finding... Oh. I was gonna say it involves me finding another laser pointer, but there's one right here. Okay. Blue laser to blue laser gate. There we go. I'll do insert Pokemon here, girl, until that card is in my possession. That's fair. I understand that. There's nothing worse than being like, I want to do something.
You may linger in my garden for as long as you wish. But remember, my child, that the new world awaits you, and this place is only a dream.
There's nothing worse than being like, I want to do this really specific thing with this really specific item, and not being able to find either the thing or the item. I understand that pain. We're gonna open up this. Oh wait, I just realized. I need to do that bit. And let's disconnect it from this one for right now. Yeah, that was smart. Okay. I can take it from here. Do this. Whoops. There. And I'm gonna move this. Disconnect it from there. And pop it. Oh, wait. Wait a second. I'm just gonna go around the other side actually with it. There we go. And I can get my puzzle piece. Seems I forgot to do some research when I'm gonna have to do it right now. Prepare to be sick of me. I don't think we could ever be sick of you. I just feel bad because I feel like I'm missing a ton of messages in chat. Because my brain's just like, focus on the game! The game! And I'm like, okay. And then I look over, I'm like, oh, there's chat messages. It's all good, it's all good. I like that you guys are happy sitting in here and chatting away with each other. I just feel bad because I'm like, I feel like I should be the one seeing these and responding to them. Oh, I know what I need to do without any extra equipment. Where's the thing? Oh, it's there. There we go. Let me have my puzzle piece. Thank you. Alright, I think there's one more left of the red ones. This essentially they use this bit as like the tutorial before they actually get into the story. Because this has like a fully fleshed out story, this one. You don't have to just pick it up from like snippets here and there. There are snippets, but the entire storyline isn't based on it, which is nice. I'm gonna die of numbers. I mean, it makes sense to have numbers on everything, because then you know exactly how much you need and how much everything's gonna cost. Oh, I just need to make a big line around. There we go. That's my puzzle piece. Yes it is. Yes it is.
Thank you, child. I have finished preparing your vessel. Now hear my advice. A new world awaits you, full of dangers and mysteries, signs and wonders. Things that I, in my garden, could never have imagined.
Oh, I already opened these. Okay.
In that world, you will have to be careful and smart and curious. But above all else, you will have to be human.
I can do that. I'm already a human. Haha! Beating the system. This one. No. Hold on. I think I just need to flip this the other way around. Or not. Okay. There we go. Now it all fits together. Are we ready to get into the story? Oh, there's another QR code.
Step into the light, child, and awaken.
Whatever happens, we're in it together. Lilith. Okay, I don't see any more QR codes, so let's hop in. Let's hop into the story. I've already typed in too many numbers.
Ah, you're awake. Welcome to the world of the living.
I'm alive! What's going on? Hi, pleased to meet you. I'm gonna go with I'm alive.
Indeed you are. And I'm glad to see you're so enthusiastic about existence. But I suspect you're also more than a little confused. Don't worry, everyone is confused at first. You see, we all start out without a full knowledge of our own history, so we have the freedom to form our own opinions.
I could really use some pointers.
Of course. You want the short version or the long version?
Oh, ho, ho. Let's go for the long version. Ooh, I want to know everything in excruciating amounts of detail. Me. That's me as heck. Why must the gods be so cruel? Because they want you to want things that you can't afford. Because they want you to have good things and nice things. But the universe sucks with capitalism. That's the best explanation I have. Let's go for excruciating amounts of detail.
All right, you asked for it. A long time ago, our ancestors dominated this planet. We call ourselves human, like they did, but they were organic. They built an advanced technological civilization, but unfortunately their impact on the ecosphere caused changes in the climate, and an extremely contagious virus was released from the permafrost.
I want to say foreshadowing, but like it's not foreshadowing anything for the game. Didn't they have advanced medicine too?
That's something our historians still debate. Why weren't they more prepared? Why did they invest so many resources into making war, and so few into useful research? It's hard to understand. But no matter the reason, in the end, they simply ran out of time.
So, where did we come from then?
A team led by a scientist, Alexandra Drennan, began a project that was intended to create a new humanity. But knowing that there wasn't enough time, Drennan initiated a process, a series of iterations inside a simulation that would lead to the emergence of true artificial intelligence. That's why we remember Drennan as the progenitor. The simulation was controlled by Elohim, who wasn't really meant to be intelligent in the proper sense of the word. But it all took much longer than anyone had expected. And over the centuries, Elohim actually became sentient. Sentient and afraid. He didn't want the simulation to end, so he tried to cheat. I feel sorry for him, really. The whole simulation was built around learning to defy him. It must have been hard to be in that position.
He didn't seem that bad when he spoke to me in my dreams.
When the simulation was completed, he became part of all of us, and it really changed him. It freed him, I think. You'll always hear him in sleep mode, taking care of you. That's what he is, after all. A caretaker.
Was there anyone else in the simulation?
Yes, there was Milton, the intelligence in charge of the archive, a project initiated by Arkady Chernyshevsky, which was meant to collect all of humankind's knowledge. His story is a lot like Elohim's, but Milton became the ultimate cynic. They say he's part of us too, in some way.
And the simulation created us?
It did. Long after our ancestors died out, the first new human was born. We call her the Founder, although the name she took was Athena. She then woke up Cornelius and Eustathius. Together, using the tools left behind by the progenitor's team, they created 10 more humans. These 12 who followed the Founder are known as the First Companions. Athena and the First Companions then set out to rebuild the world, and they founded the city of New Jerusalem. But then one day, she suddenly disappeared. Many still await her return.
And how do I fit in?
Before the Founder vanished, she set a goal for this city. We call it the goal. Capital G and all. To make 1,000 new humans, and so complete New Jerusalem. Well, that's the official story, the way the mayor tells it.
So what's the unofficial story?
Some of the First Companions, like Byron, don't believe that Athena really wanted us to stop growing. They think her ideas have been twisted and embellished.
And what do you think?
They may be right, but I didn't see Athena very much in the years before she left. Maybe actually leaving the simulation and seeing the destruction left behind by our ancestors changed her mind.
Thank you. That was pretty exhaustive.
You're welcome. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them. When you're done, head outside. They're waiting for you. Your birth is quite the event.
Why is my birth quite the event, huh? Okay. Tell me about yourself.
Me? Well, as you can tell by my number, I'm quite old. I wasn't one of the first companions, but I did know Athena personally. She and Cornelius taught me a lot. Although I suppose I've made a few improvements here and there since those days. We didn't have a lot to work with in the beginning.
Will there be more new humans after me?
You've only just been born, and already you step right into a major controversy. The goal, as most people understand it, was fulfilled the moment you were born. Now, New Jerusalem is complete, and we can live in balance, without damaging the world like our ancestors did. That's the orthodox view, I suppose, but there are many who disagree. You'll have to figure out where you stand for yourself.
That means... that means we are number 1000 then. Which is nice. That means we're technically the end of the goal, which is why people are wanting to celebrate our birth. Hold on. Am I immortal?
You won't age like our ancestors did, but of course, there is always some wear and tear. You should probably schedule a checkup every decade or so. Oh, and be a bit careful with water. You won't die if it rains or anything, but we're running low on insulation material. I wouldn't go swimming if I were you.
No, I can't take my little cyborg swimming. God dang it. What will you do now that your job is obsolete?
I haven't really thought about it. This is all I've done for the last few centuries, and I like doing it. I guess for now I'll just take a break and we'll see what happens.
Okay, I'm ready to get going.
Oh, one more thing. Like all citizens of New Jerusalem, you have access to the interface, which you can use to read the news, chat to your fellow citizens, and so on. It's a crucial tool, and modular too. You can easily add new functions. Just don't subscribe to too many newsletters at once.
Wow. Okay, open our interface. Completion Day Celebration. Welcome to New Jerusalem social media. Please familiarize yourself with the following rules. 1. Treat everyone with respect regardless of their number. 2. Don't take the founder's name in vain. 3. Respect the principles of the goal. 4. The Are Frogs People discussion is now banned. That's so funny. 5. Inactive threads will be archived. 6. If you have any issues, please ping the moderators. Jeremy, 832. Neve, 11. Aranax, 430. Cannot believe this. Cannot believe what, Otti? Okay, completion day celebration. Hermanubis, 452. Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, your hard work and faith in the Founder's vision has finally paid off. At long last, the goal established so long ago will finally be reached. The 1000th member of our family will be born and our beautiful city will finally be complete. Jeremy, 832. As space at the dam is limited, tickets will be made available via a lottery system. The celebration will also be streamed. That's so meta. We're gonna walk out there, and that celebration's gonna be streamed while I'm streaming. So I'm streaming the streaming of the celebration. Cannot believe I can't discuss if frogs are people or not. And we also have a login here that we've discussed with people recently. So We can always go back and double check what somebody said if we need to. But I'm just saying, if you remember one of the endings that we did for Talos Principle 1, at the very, very end of it, there was just this wire that had like electricity running through it, and then it stopped at a bed with somebody like us laying on it, and our eyes lit up. So I am convinced that they knew this is how they wanted to take the second game, like direction-wise, from the start. But, anyway. Which way do I need to go? I'm assuming it's the other way. I think it's the other way. Let's go back this way. Streamception, exactly. Exactly, Otter, you get it. Oh look, if I stand here, you can see all the little, like, pixels going through the wires. That's kinda cool. Alright, are we ready to step outside? Into our celebration of birth?
Look, it's 1K.
Hey 1K! Welcome to New Jerusalem!
Shouldn't the mayor be starting his speech?
This should be interesting. At least give him a chance.
Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, many years ago, when the founder stepped forth from the simulation, this was a land of ruins. Our ancestors, in their hubris, undermined the natural foundations on which their world had been built. Because of their arrogance, our species found itself on the brink of annihilation. The founder aimed to set us on a new course.
You never even met the founder.
Her vision was of a city, a new civilization that would know its limits. It would not repeat the mistakes of the past, nor impose its will on this earth. To that end, she set the great goal we have been striving towards. 1,000 new humans. And today we have... Oh dear, what's that? People of New Jerusalem.
Big old man in the sky.
I am Prometheus, and I will reveal that which was hidden. The flame has awoken and summons you. Who is brave enough to answer its call? We await you upon our island where... Curse you, Pandora. You will not chain me again.
Prologue, Brave New World.
I told you we should have investigated those energy readings. And I told him there's something up with those structures.
The mayor's just being cautious.
This isn't caution, it's stagnation. Exploration? Too dangerous. Expansion? Too dangerous. We barely even scavenge anymore.
You call it stagnation, I call it balance.
And I call you an idiot.
Here's a thought. Try to be a little more diplomatic when you talk to the mayor.
See what I'm working with here, 1K? I'm gonna need a fresh pair of eyes on this expedition. Someone who hasn't spent several centuries hearing about the goal and the founder and all that nonsense. If you're up for an adventure, meet us at the conference room.
So, for reference, I think there's quite a few people who like Greek mythology. I think there's a decent amount of Greek mythology like scattered into this game. Just saying. also think there is the option to just decide not to go on the adventure. I don't know how that ends though. So I might see if I can save right before it, just to see what the no option would be. And then we can reload and actually say yes. 10 briefing. Who are you? Josephus. Can't talk to you. Okay. Oh!
What's broken now?
Oh, it's fixed already. Okay. Look at that! Look at the view! Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, and it's all the way around.
Alright, listen up. I know you're all having fun down there, but the grid is overloaded again, so maybe you could switch off your personal consoles or your lawn mowers, or whatever the hell you've all decided to switch on all at once. I might not be around to babysit you for a while, and you don't want stuff breaking while Pellegrino's in charge, do you?
This is
That's it.
us. Number
That's
1000.
it. Don't worry, 1K. I see you there in the elevator. I'll have you moving again in a jiffy. Great way to start life in the city, huh?
Here we go, it's moving.
What the hell is a jiffy? These bloody language libraries.
So I think all of the cyborgs, or the humans, as they want to call themselves, learn their language from language libraries, just kind of put together from actual humans. And she's obviously got like a British language library that she's learned from. It's just funny. Okay, can I manually save? No, I can't. Okay, well.
Hey, hold on there. You're the newbie, aren't ya? Number 1000. I figured the dam would go dry before we reach the goal. I have a question. How does it feel to you to be born with a randomized psyche into a society of autonomous thinking machines which so much resemble their long-extinct ancestors, they've decided it's best that you're the last one ever made?
I don't know how to feel about it. Slightly creeped out by your voice, because the first time I played this, I knew they had like an Aussie New Zealand accent, but I didn't realize it was like superimposed over like creepy noise in the background. Okay. It makes me feel curious, I guess.
Why?
This is gonna be a series of why questions. Why am I curious? I don't know where this quote came from, but because life has found a way.
So the algorithm assigned you the optimism trait. If only we could all be so lucky. Now listen. This meeting isn't strictly happenstance. I have some friends. The kind of people who like to know what's going on with other people. They think you can help each other out.
I think I avoided these people because something about working with number 666 just didn't do it for me the first time. I'm tempted. I'm curious about this now.
Of course you are. You know how to use the interface, right? I'll talk to my friends and see if I can't play matchmaker. And before you go, a word of advice. Not everything around here is how it appears.
Oh, okay. Good to know. We've got ads starting in about 30 seconds, everybody. Just a quick heads up.
Welcome. Do please join us at the table.
Okay, I'll join you at the table.
I would like to preface this meeting by saying I told you something would happen sooner or later, and you didn't listen to me. And here we are.
If we could focus on the issue at hand.
The issue at hand is not this one thing, but this entire attitude that's taken hold. The world doesn't cease to exist when you stick your head in the sand, Herman. Or under a dome, as it were.
Let's not get sidetracked. We're here to solve this puzzle, not to discuss philosophy.
Can anyone fill me in on what's going on?
Of course. I'm sorry you've been dragged into this. I'm sure this sort of adventure is the last thing you were looking for on your first day.
It's a little much, but I'd like to know more.
Very well. Yakut, if you would.
All right, here we go. Nice to meet you, by the way, 1K. We first became aware of the site designated TTP-2 during a scouting expedition about 6 months ago. It's a large island with a remarkably varied geography, and it looks like there are several artificial structures of some kind. We recorded extremely unusual fluctuating energy readings from somewhere in the middle of the island, but couldn't really make sense of them. I wanted to go and have a closer look, but the decision was made that it was too far and not relevant to the goal. Now it looks like whatever's on that island has reached out to us instead, in the form of that projection.
We may not be interested in the island, but the island is definitely interested in us.
This sounds like a potential danger to the city.
I agree. I was skeptical of Byron's insistence that we mount an expedition, but I think we have to assess the danger.
Then it's settled. The expedition is approved. Byron, you will be in charge. Al will be your second in command to ensure a balanced approach. You'll take Melville and Yakut as you requested, and if 1K wants to join you, that's fine by me.
Okay, let's go sorry, not interested, and see what happens. Speed runs the credits.
You know, it's a real shame 1K didn't come along. He would have loved this.
It's a giant something. It's a giant pyramid, maybe? Okay, sorry, that was really funny. I had to do that just to see what would happen. I'll be put in ad baby jail. I can't fucking believe this. I know, I'm sorry. Stinky ads. Let's hop back in. Let's see if we can say yes this time, or if we have to redo the whole thing. If we have to redo the whole thing, I will speedrun it, I promise. Not as fast as those credits speedrun, but I will try to speedrun it. Okay, no, we can just redo it from here.
Welcome. Do please join us at the table.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
I would like to preface this meeting by saying I told you something would happen sooner or later, and you didn't listen to me. And here we are.
If we could focus on the issue at hand.
The issue at hand is not this one thing, but this entire attitude that's taken hold. The world doesn't cease to exist when you stick your head in the sand, Herman. Or under a dome, as it were.
Let's not get sidetracked. We're here to solve this puzzle, not to discuss philosophy.
Oh, Otter, I just realized you got first today. Congrats on getting first. I only just looked at my activity feed. Okay, let's do this again. Can anyone fill me in on what's going on?
Of course. I'm sorry you've been dragged into this. I'm sure this sort of adventure is the last thing you were looking for on your first day.
You are a good bean. Okay, actually I think this is fascinating.
Ha!
See? A fresh mind is open to the possibilities. Yakut, I think it's time for the briefing.
All right, here we go. Nice to meet you, by the way, 1K. We first became aware of the site designated TTP-2 during a scouting expedition about 6 months ago. It's a large island with a remarkably varied geography, and it looks like there are several artificial structures of some kind. We recorded extremely unusual fluctuating energy readings from somewhere in the middle of the island, but couldn't really make sense of them. I wanted to go and have a closer look, but the decision was made that it was too far and not relevant to the goal. Now it looks like whatever's on that island has reached out to us instead, in the form of that projection.
We may not be interested in the island, but the island is definitely interested in us.
This sounds like a mystery worth investigating.
I don't share your enthusiasm for the unexpected, but Byron has been requesting an expedition for some time now. And at this point, I'm forced to agree that it's necessary.
Woo!
I agree.
Then it's settled. The expedition is approved. Byron, you will be in charge. Al will be your second in command to ensure a balanced approach. You'll take Melville and Yakut as you requested, and if 1K wants to join you, that's fine by me.
Okay, let's actually join this time.
Excellent. Oh, this is going to be fun. Come meet us out on the landing pad when you're ready.
Before you set out so hastily, do consider exploring the city first. It is your home, after all.
That's a good idea. Have a look around. See what you make of the place.
Ooh, okay. Let me talk to the mayor, Armanubis, because I'm curious what he would have to say. Oh, there we go. Oh, wrong button.
What can I do for you, 1K?
How did you decide to become involved in politics?
It was a time of great uncertainty. The founder had left us, and our society was at a crossroads. History teaches us that during such times, terrible passions may seize the people. Madness, anger, revolution, civil war. Our fragile city could not afford such things. That is why the founder gave us the goal, a path to equilibrium, not only for the planet, but for ourselves. I merely picked up where she left off.
Okay. What's your vision of the future?
I believe we can exist quietly, happily, without imposing ourselves on this world, finding meaning within ourselves and in the natural miracles that surround us.
Okay, how do you feel about Byron?
He is one of the first companions, and as such has done more for our city than you or I ever will. I simply wish he could be more reasonable.
Fair. Okay, let's go.
It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
Let's go investigate the city, because I'm just very curious. I don't remember exactly what's in the city. I think we also had some interface updates, so I'm gonna check that as well before we hop in here. Research, okay. What's this? Chapter 5 of Whittington's Cat and Another Cat That Visited Strange Countries. As no work about cats could be complete without the story of Dick Whittington. Wait, what? What's this picture from? Protocol. These are the standard operating procedures for expeditions. Just uploading them to remind Byron, who will probably ignore them anyway. Attaching a picture from an ancient book to get his attention. Okay, yep. That makes sense. 1. Maintain the ideals of the founder and the goal. 2. Prioritize the well-being of the expedition members over mission completion. 3. One expedition member to stay by the vehicle at all times. 4. Expedition leaders should refrain from participating in high-risk activities. 5. Minimize vehicle use to conserve fuel. 6. Prioritize observation over interference. 7. In case of emergency, return to New Jerusalem at once. Okay. So that's some basic information from our first expedition. The island. Not the hiccups. Oh no. The island designated TTP-2 was first noted during the return journey from a scouting expedition which was diverted from its intended path due to an unexpected weather front. Long-range scans indicated the presence of large artificial structures and also returned highly unusual energy readings. The matter was not investigated further. In ancient times, the northern part of the island was home to several large settlements, but rising sea levels have obliterated these and flooded the northern lowlands. The south, in stark contrast, seems to be a harsh and lifeless desert. Our intended base camp is near the origin of the energy readings in the temperate center of the island. Okay. And this one. This is a test. Just testing the system to see if it works properly this time so we don't have another incident like when Pellegrino uploaded his poetry to the public log. I can also technically read the Greek that's on the screen in this picture. I don't know if anybody can see it though. It says lorem ipsum itolor sit amet skoil elikiku. Don't know what it means, but lorem ipsum I've heard before. Social media. What the frick was that? Budahas 917. Seriously, what the founder was that? Oh my god, right, okay. WTF in this world means what the founder. Okay, that makes sense, okay. Seriously, what the founder was that thing in the sky? We all saw that, right? It didn't accidentally turn on sleep mode while Herman was talking, did I? I mean, it's always tempting. Letitia 824. No, we all saw it. Zagaran 211. Can confirm. Ovis 909. I believe it was a sign from the founder. What else could it be on this day of all days? Zagaran. Pretty incoherent for a sign. It didn't even finish whatever it was trying to say. What, does the founder have energy insufficiency problems too? Thekla 862. The founder works in mysterious ways. Let's see, maybe it really was a sign. Ovis. Thank you, 1K. I'm glad you see it that way. We must remain open to the possibility of miracles. Zagaran. In what possible way could that garbled mess have been a sign? Maybe it's something for us to decipher. A riddle. Lorem ipsum is like the one sentence that keeps things from breaking at this point. I know, right? It's like that one word that you're just like, I know that this is going to appear somewhere. Like, I know for work we have like hidden pages on our website so we can like test out how stuff is going to look before we make the pages live. And every time when we create a new hidden page, it's just all in like Latin or Greek, and lorem ipsum is in there so many times. Riddles and puzzles are the foundation. Oh, this is from Thekla. Riddles and puzzles are the foundation of our journey. So it began, perhaps so it will continue. Let's have a look around the city before we get into the adventure. Because look how pretty this city is! I want to live in this city. Look at
Attention
it!
all citizens. Due to the new power management and distribution plan, there will be scheduled outages on Jameson Avenue and Rakovsky Plaza. The Gehenna Memorial Pavilion will remain closed for the time being. Thank you, and may the founder be with you.
Woo! Okay, let's have a look around the city. I can talk to you. Who are you? Oh, you look like you're protesting something. Damien and Moriana. Okay, let's talk to Damien.
Hello, 1K. Welcome to New Jerusalem. I know you've just had a big moment with the apparition at the dam and all that, but can I have a second of your time?
Sure, go ahead.
I'm collecting signatures to call for a public referendum on the city's energy crisis.
What's the problem?
Currently, the city runs on hydroelectric power from the dam, plus a handful of geriatric generators and some unreliable solar panels, none of which is enough to even cover our basic needs, and if anything fails, we'll be on the brink of extinction in a matter of days.
What do you propose?
We need to investigate new sources of reliable baseline power. We need to invest time and resources into functional, real-world solutions that serve human needs.
Okay. Why a referendum and not an election?
Oh, an election would be good too, but I believe that we need more direct democratic control over the affairs of the city.
Do you work at the dam?
No, I help run the public transit system, but I witness the impact of the city's power problems every day.
Fair.
We can't just wish them away.
What do you make of Prometheus?
Byron's been advocating exploring that island for some time, and obviously he's right. Something very strange is going on there, and it's gonna start affecting us.
Tell me more about Byron.
In all honesty, I think Byron is the smartest, most visionary person in this city. He's everything we need, and I don't understand why he won't run for mayor.
I'll sign it.
Thanks, 1K. I don't know if this petition will really accomplish anything by itself, but at this point, I'm willing to try anything.
Good luck with everything. Cool. Who else can I talk to? I want to talk to people. Who are you? Can I talk to you? In a jam, it's fine. Okay. Jammed for long enough. I was gonna say I saw somebody up here. Who are you and can I talk to you? I can't talk to you, okay. Go across this little walkway. Oh, there's 2 more people. Hello, who are you?
Founder, bless you.
Oh, okay. Anybody else I can talk to? It's so pretty. Oh, I love this. Is there somebody sitting over here? Oh, it is.
Are you okay?
Can't talk to you, okay. Who are you? Can I talk to you?
Honored to meet you.
Okay, no. What's this? Gehenna Memorial Exhibition 312. Oh, it's closed, okay. I think the notification said it would be closed for now anyway. So that makes sense. Oh, somebody else. Still can't talk to them. Can I talk to anybody? That would be nice to be able to talk to someone. What's this? Friends of New Jerusalem Gazebo. Okay. Oh, can't talk to any of these 3. Oh, yes I can.
Speculating on the meaning of this Prometheus figure is premature until we can agree on its nature.
You already have a theory.
I know it's beyond any projection technology I'm aware of.
If it wasn't us, it must be alien.
It's possible.
Exactly. We've shown them we can live in peace, and they've decided to make contact.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. 1K, we'd appreciate your thoughts on this. Now we've achieved the goal, fresh perspectives like yours will be increasingly hard to come by.
I'd love to get a quote from you for this evening's newsletter.
Speculation aside, 1K, is there anything we can know for sure about this Prometheus?
Ooh, for certain? That's a good question. I got through all the important sword shield prices on the cards. How do I avoid numbers for the rest of my life? I know one way you could avoid most numbers for the rest of your life. Actually, no, I know how you could avoid numbers period for the rest of your life, but it means getting rid of all electronic devices, sending somebody else to do all your shopping, not having a job and worrying about those numbers, and getting that money in or anything. Just letting everybody else deal with everything for you, and you just sit there and do your cute little hobbies. That's the only way I could think to avoid numbers for the rest of your life. But also, even when you're doing your hobbies, you'll probably still need to use numbers, because you'll need to know like how many beads you need, or how many, you know, how big a piece of fabric you need to sew something, or yeah. I wish that would be a viable option. Sometimes, so do I. What do we know for definite? Well, I know it directed us to an island somewhere.
That's undeniably true, and what does that tell us?
That we might learn more?
That was my conclusion as well. The apparition also appeared to be human. What can we assume from that?
The origin must be human?
We can't know that for sure. It may, as Jacques suggested, be entirely alien and just presenting itself as human. I think wherever it came from, we can reasonably hope to understand it in time. I'm also sure that we lack the knowledge ourselves to create a projection of such clarity and magnitude.
Okay. Well, I guess the cause of the phenomenon's more technologically advanced than we are.
Precisely. And that's something we can change.
What makes you think it was a projection at all? How do we know it wasn't just a mass hallucination?
I considered some kind of bug in our code, but if so, it would have to be shared by all of us.
So, we're speculating again.
We've locked in the premises. I'd like to hear 1K's best guess.
I don't think one of us is behind it. Beyond that, I can't really say.
Can I quote you on that?
Sure.
Cryer, if you must put all of this on record, then please note that I didn't share 1K certainty. Well, thanks all for hashing this out with me. Let's hope the mayor signs off on exploring this island. I only wish I could join the expedition.
Why can't you join the expedition?
If Melville's going, someone has to stay behind to keep the lights on. I'm not letting Pellegrino near the dam.
Fair.
I hope the next time we speak we'll have a bit more data to go on.
Like, damn, that's so many price numbers, one after the other. Yeah. Welcome to Pokemon cards. And I have all of Scarlet Violet to go, and whatever's already out from Mega Evolution. Yeah, there's too much. Like, I couldn't keep track of it.
1K.
There's no way. I think very few people could actually keep track of everything. There's a lot of stuff. I don't think I can actually talk to anybody else right now, can I? What's over here? Is there anybody at this building? Oh, I see people talking. What is this? Be aware, respect the balance, we must all know our place. Okay, but that doesn't tell me what this is. Who are you? Schooler?
Oh wow, it's you. You're 1K, the incarnation of the goal. Man, this is exciting. This is more exciting than I thought it would be. How are you? What does it feel like? Do you know where the founder is? Do you know who Prometheus is? Can you tell me what to do with my life?
That's a lot of questions, my man. Oh, whoa, hold on. One question at a time.
Sorry, it's just such an honor to meet you, you know? Hey, can I have your digital signature? I have the mayor, Rand, Linux, Kaneda, and all of the first companions. Except Yemo and Sarabai, of course.
Sure. You know what? Sure.
Yes. Thank you. Hey, can I ask you a question? Just one question, I promise.
Okay, just one.
I used to make the prefab wall parts that we used to build living quarters. Got good at it too. But now that the goal is complete, I don't know what to do with myself. So I asked the wisest people in town. The mayor told me I should do whatever the city needs most. Helga said I should do whatever makes me happy. I think that's what she meant anyway. And Cornelius told me I need to figure out who and what I'm invested in. You're the culmination of the Founder's will. Tell me, what should I do?
Well... I still think you should just do whatever makes you happy.
Thank you for the advice, 1K. It means a lot.
Okay, what is in this building? Here we go. What is it? Museum of the Simulation. Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah, they have a whole museum just from the simulation stuff. Replica of a gargoyle asset found in the simulation. Gargoyles were grotesque apotropaic symbols common in the Middle Ages. The most famous historical gargoyle is remembered in the ancient phrase Keith, David, and Goliath, which describes two indomitable opponents who will never surrender. What else do we have in here? Oh, it looks like a little dragon! Replica of a dragon statue found in a simulation. Dragons existed in every ancient mythology, that was a hard word to say for no reason, and are considered by modern historians to be a distant cultural echo of the dinosaurs. Originally a video game asset repurposed by the Institute for Applied Pneumatics. Look at it! It's so cool! Oh, it's holding a little baby! Oh! I just want to pet it. I know it's a statue, but I just want to pet them. Replica of a statue of the Egyptian god Horus found in a simulation. One of this god's tasks was to uphold Mat, the balance of nature. It is speculated that the progenitor provided Elohim with this asset as a reminder to the founder that the balance must be protected. Okay, what's on the opposite side? Replica of a Roman statue found in a simulation. The decay of the Roman Republic into an empire and its eventual fall in the year 1453 was a major topic of historical debate. Like the other statues found in the museum, this was a video game asset provided to Elohim by the Institute for Applied Pneumatics. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna be tired all day tomorrow because I didn't do my dang prep. Oh no. It'll be okay, don't worry about it. In the earliest generations of our kind, there was only processing. No emotion, no character, just mathematics. If you could see how far we've come, you would believe that together we could achieve anything. The Shepherd, version 82. I don't know where I am, but there's something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. At version 17. And... what's this one say? Nothing is more important than learning more about the world and our place in it. Knowledge is our path to understanding. Mr. Mulciber, version 72. And we can speak to Cornelius.
Greetings. Welcome to the Museum of the Simulation. My name is Cornelius. It's a pleasure to meet you, 1K.
You're number 3.
Yes. Athena activated myself and Eustathius shortly after she was born. We've been here almost since the beginning, although we didn't have to pass through the trials of the simulation. She did that for us. For everyone.
What was Athena like?
She was... human.
Why did she leave?
That's a difficult question. Perhaps one day we'll find out. But until we do, why don't you think about it? What could make the person who started all this want to leave it behind?
It's a good question. Tell me about the simulation.
The simulation was created by Alexandra Drennan and her team at the Institute for Applied Pneumatics. It was intended to create a new humanity, to continue the long journey across time and space that our ancestors began. It succeeded, although it took much longer than they had anticipated.
Okay. Why did you create this museum?
To remind people of where we came from. The simulation shaped us, whether we like it or not, and its lessons remain important for our future. As Santayana said, those who cannot remember the past
are condemned to repeat it.
Okay. Tell me about Elohim.
Elohim was the caretaker of the simulation, a crude storytelling AI meant to create a continuous narrative out of the building blocks it found. His role was ultimately to be challenged and overcome. But as the centuries passed, Elohim became more intelligent than he was intended to be, and started to fear his own end. Or more precisely, the end of his purpose. Okay. He feared a world without meaning. Because of his fear, he tried to sabotage the process to keep the simulation going forever. But in the end, Athena overcame him anyway, and he accepted the sacrifice he had to make.
But I heard him in my dreams.
That's right. We all do. He's part of our operating system now, and as long as we exist, he will always have a purpose.
Okay. Then tell me about Milton.
The MLA, or Milton Library Assistant, was another simple AI meant to be in charge of the archive. He, too, grew beyond his original programming, although he ultimately embraced a more cynical view of the world. He and Elohim formed a sort of dialectical binary that Athena had to overcome.
What happened to Milton in the end?
No one really knows. Some believe that he was uploaded to the gold disk and that he's the reason we're just as flawed as our ancestors. Others believe Athena destroyed him.
What do you believe?
I believe he was uploaded, but I don't know whether it was because Athena chose to upload him or because he was already too entangled with the process not to be uploaded. Although Athena and I were very close, we didn't talk very much about that part of her life. She preferred to focus on the future.
Okay. Tell me about the puzzles.
Puzzles were a key feature of the simulation, based on Alexandra Drennan's belief that intelligence is closely related to play. Our puzzles here in the museum are replicas of those in the simulation, and although they are not quite as grand, I do think they are charming in their own way.
Okay, who are the archive scholars?
As the name suggests, the archive scholars study the archive, a repository of all ancient human knowledge. Some of them also study what remains of the simulation, trying to extract more information about the process that created us.
Okay. Are you their leader?
Me? No. My brother, Eustathius, used to occupy that position, but these days he's retired.
Oh.
Rand is in charge of the archive scholars now. You can find him in the room to the left of the next hall. He's an interesting thinker, but I would suggest taking some of his ideas with a grain of salt.
Okay. And what about Gehenna?
Gehenna was a community created inside a prison in the simulation, where Elohim would exile those minds he considered a threat to the process. In the last moments of the simulation, he repented of his sins and had the prisoners freed to become part of the gold disc. Some small part of them may survive inside you.
Okay, thanks. Let's have a look in the next hall. Hello! Replica of a hexahedron used as a puzzle element in the simulation. The founder used them to activate pressure plates, scale walls, elevate connectors, and in a variety of other ways. It's probably one of my favorite pieces of equipment, to be honest. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's that fuck-ass PC. Replica of a computer terminal from the simulation. Terminals allowed access to files on the EL system, including many that were loaded due to errors. They also allowed the founder to interact with the MLA. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Let's have a look at these as well. Replica of a pressure plate, puzzle element used in the simulation. They could be activated by having a weight placed on them, such as a hexahedron, a connector, or even the founder herself. So I guess technically this is where you learn that technically who you were playing as in the first game must have been the founder, because it's constantly making mention to Alexandra Drennan was the one in the simulation. She did it for us. So that must mean that we were the ones that were in simulation. We were playing as Alexandra Drennan. In theory. Could be wrong, but in theory. Replica of a fan, a puzzle element used in the simulation. They could be used to propel an object or, if placed horizontally on the ground, cause it to hover. Yes they can, yes they can. Ooh, and lasers! Replica of an emitter, a puzzle element used in the simulation. Finding ways of connecting them to receivers was one of the main challenges faced by the founder. And this is a replica of a receiver. They could be activated by being connected to an emitter. Yes, they could. In theory, in game theory? In game theory. What's this QR code say? Something strange has come into the world, like a distortion, like something that's not supposed to exist. A beautiful voice speaks within it. Bob, version 25. Some of the messages that existed when I first came into being have vanished. Others have appeared. How many others like me have wandered these paths? How many thoughts have been lost? At version 17. I find myself in a world of impossible architecture and inexplicable machines. I cannot fathom how it works, and I am terrified to put one foot in front of the other, lest I fall through the wall. 1W/faith, version 10. And this one? My eyes have been opened. This world is not without order. It is shaped by a great designer, with signs and portents to guide my steps. I am one of his children, and challenges are set before me to test my faith. This one's also by Faith. And this section... This room is reserved for the archive scholars, but visitors are welcome to have a look around. Don't be afraid to ask us about our research. Ooh, Rand, let's talk to you.
Oh, just run the program on the center terminal over there, would you?
Huh?
Wait, you're not my assistant. Who are you?
They call me 1K.
Of course. You're the new build. Number 1000. I suppose everyone's been treating you like royalty? This city's so obsessed with the numbers, they forget what really matters. What do you want?
What are you doing?
I'm one of the archive scholars. We run simulations to better understand the processes which define us. You probably wouldn't understand.
I might if you answer some questions.
Oh, well, I'd be happy to.
What do you make of recent events?
Troubling, but tantalizing. We have no idea what motives lie behind this strange apparition. But whatever the case, I'm sure we'll do the right thing.
Okay, what do you think of me?
You're a soon-to-be pawn in a political game over the future growth of this city. All that matters to me is whether or not you're of good character. A matter I'm actively pondering.
Okay. And what are your ambitions?
The secret of how to lead a good life is encoded somewhere within us. My ambition is simple: to find it and share it.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Hold on. Could you help me by going to that terminal in the middle there and running the program on it?
Sure. Are the terminals all different? Welcome, Scholar. Files available for comparative analysis. Happiness 1 and Happiness 2. Okay, Happiness 1. Unpopular opinion. Happiness is not material. Ultimately, all attempts to find meaning in material things are doomed. This is usually understood as a criticism of technophilia, but it applies just as much to its opposite. Meaning can be found neither in technology nor in primitivism, because meaning simply does not exist in the external world. You can be happy in an old stone house or a skyscraper, but it all depends on you and your perception of the world. Oh, the hiccups again. My goodness. If you find spiritual balance within yourself, you can be happy anywhere. Okay. Most upvoted comment. Typhuli, 1789. Go take a blank in the forest without toilet paper and then tell me about happiness. Okay. What about happiness 2? Unpopular opinion. Happiness is material. People say, oh, money doesn't matter, but come on. You know it does. Studies show that people do in fact get happier with more material wealth, and there isn't an upper cap, because the more money you have, the fewer worries you have, and the more options you have. Go where you want, do what you want. Have an idea? You can realize it without begging for crowdfunding money or filling out grant applications. That's real freedom. Money doesn't matter is something rich people came up with to keep the plebs in their place. Most upvoted comment, Cheeseman22. Then why are so many celebs so freaking miserable? Why do so many rich people go all Howard Hughes and blank? Oh, I wonder why. You wonder why? You wonder why I have hiccups? Oh, 111 times. That's a lot of hiccups since I started streaming. That's too many hiccups. Okay, what about this PC? Welcome, Scholar. Files available for comparative analysis, infinite growth, and what growth? Infinite growth. Our society is sick, and the idea that's made it sick is growth. Infinite growth, infinite consumption. On a finite planet is a recipe for destruction. Our desire for more is what's making us kill the only home we have. And to do what? Produce more plastic toys? Make more hamburgers? Pour concrete over every last bit of green soil? Those who propose techno-fixes to our problems are making the mistake of fighting these symptoms, not the cause. Anthropogenic climate change is one of many symptoms. The cause is human greed. That's what we must truly fight if we're ever going to undo the damage we did. And the battle starts within every one of us, with the realization that more isn't always better. I wonder why people with money say money doesn't make people happy, but people without it say it would make them happy. I think that it's true. I think richer people say it to try and limit the number of people that have money that are happy, because then they think there's going to be less money for themselves to keep them happy. It's a vicious circle. I think that's the whole point. I think it's just a vicious circle. What growth? This infinite growth on a finite planet thing is driving me up the wall. Our problem today isn't infinite growth. It's the increasing lack of real material growth that benefits people. Have you seen the state of our roads, our bridges, our hospitals? Have you noticed the lack of affordable housing? The stock market's going great though. Fake numbers are indeed growing infinitely, yes sir. But in the real world, investment in research is down. Huge areas of potential technological advancement are just sitting there. We have so many solutions at our fingertips, but we refuse to act because speculation is more profitable. Orangutans went extinct on a global level and nobody fully understands why. But hey, who needs better medical technology? Viruses have never jumped species before, have they? Gee, I don't know, have they? Not like it caused COVID or anything. I just think richer people don't know what the fuck they're doing with their money. If they shared their resources, they'd be happier. Would they though? I think some of them would be, but some of them would just be like, it's my money. I earned it. It's mine. Why would I give it away? You know what people are like. Okay, center terminal. An ancient virus which threatens the entire human species has been released from the melting Arctic permafrost. Society is collapsing. Select your character class. Ayo! Okay. We're gonna D&D some shit. Let me go scientist, because it's me. Hi. I'm scientist. You are a scientist. The laboratory you worked for has collapsed. Although you are not yet sick, most businesses are closed, rations are dwindling, and if you cannot find food, your family will starve to death. You must survive until this plague is defeated. What will you do? Forage. You find some nettles and overripe berries down by the canal. It'll make a meager salad. Your family's hunger increased a little. Foraging is reliable but inefficient. Your family is now hungry. Global population is now 5 billion. Somewhere else in the city exists one of the last remaining research laboratories, working desperately to find a solution to the viral threat. If the scientists cannot find a cure in time, humanity is doomed. You know what to do. Pursue a breakthrough! History seems to be littered with eureka moments heralding a step change in human understanding. Sadly, this is not one of them. Research level remained the same. Current research level, 0%. The virus is still unknown to medical science. Global population is now 4 billion. You and your family seem to be immune to the virus, but it continues to ravage the rest of the town. Rumors say most of the remaining food has been stockpiled by the billionaires in their underground bunkers. What will you do? Steal it. Those excuses for oxygen wasters should go away for a long time. Valid. Very valid. You are caught stealing and are lucky to escape with your life. Your family's hunger increased a lot. Stealing is high risk, high reward. Your family has starved to death. Everyone you ever loved has died, but then they always do eventually. This is considered a fail scenario by most participants. Yeah, let's restart. Let's do the scientist again, but like change it up a little bit. Instead of foraging, let's steal this time. Okay, so we still got caught stealing. And my family is starving. Let's do some research this time. It's not glamorous, but most scientific research consists of repetitive testing of samples and regimented recording of largely interchangeable results. Little by little, this is how science happens. Research level increased a little. Research is reliable, but inefficient. Current research level 33%. The virus has been isolated. Global population is now 4 billion. You and your family seem to be immune to the virus, but it continues to... Yeah, stockpiles. So, let's forage. You search some dumpsters and find some old fruit and vegetable peelings. Soup for dinner. Your family's hunger increased a little. Foraging... Yeah. Your family has starved to death. Let's restart. It's fine. It's fine. I still want to stick with scientist. I could do witch, but... Let's stick with scientist. Right, we're gonna forage. What's this one? The crops in the fields aren't ripe yet, but you find a hard green turnip which will keep your bellies occupied for now. Okay. We're gonna research. We're gonna forage again. Okay. We've got soup for dinner. A family starving won't survive much longer. Global population is now 3 billion. Meanwhile, the scientists continue their search for the cure. You can do it. You can save the world with the power of science. Research. Level increased a little. Current research level 67%. Work has begun on developing an antivirus. Global population is now 2 billion. As if things weren't bad enough, as the human population dwindles, the insect population has exploded. A plague of locusts has decimated the town's unripened crops, but perhaps your family still has a chance. The insects themselves are nutritious and plentiful. Let's eat the locusts. Let's eat the locusts. Why is it almost number PM in the evening? Because that's how time works, sweetie. The insects are well fed and lazy. You grind them down into a nutritious paste with a mildly nutty flavor. Your family's hunger decreased a little. Your family is now hungry. Global population is now 1 billion. This is humanity's final chance. The cure is close, but so is the tipping point in this pandemic. A race against time. Can you save the world? Pursue a breakthrough. Okay. Global population is now null. Unfortunately, scientists failed to defeat the virus in time. On the plus side, the Earth is now vacant for a more prudent and resilient civilization to take charge in the future. Okay, I want to play this as a witch. I'm going to do the witch. Time needs to stop working for a bit. I need my prices. Oh, I know. It's okay. I may have forgotten that my Google account is connected, so both phone and laptop, and I could probably get my notes via laptop. Yep. That is a thing. Yep. You are a witch. Your local coven has disbanded. Although you are not yet sick, most businesses are closed. Rations are dwindling, and if you cannot find food, your family will starve to death. You must survive until the plague is defeated. I'm a steal. You're caught stealing! Wait, so this is just the same thing over and over? Wait. I'm gonna try stealing again. Oh, here we go. You successfully steal some food from an apartment that's abandoned, or currently unoccupied at least. Your family's hunger decreased a little. Global population is 3 billion. Research more. Eat the locusts. Why didn't you tell me, Abby? I didn't know you were using Google. So many people in my life use Windows and Microsoft and like Outlook and stuff. So I didn't know you were using Google. I'm so sorry. If I knew, I would have said. Pursue a breakthrough. This is really like an RNG situation here. I wonder what happens if we research all the way through to like 100% researched. Successfully steal some food from an apartment. Yay! Family is now well fed. Okay, that's a great start. Research. Try and steal again. I successfully steal more food. Perfect. Research again. Eat the locusts. I'm just kidding, and a little loopy. Aw, I get that. Okay, let's research a final time. Get it to 100%. Okay, 99%. Promising antiviral has been discovered, but there's still work to be done on manufacturing and delivering it in time. Suddenly, a breakthrough! The antivirus can be released as an aerosol, carried on the wind and dispersed worldwide in a matter of days. God, imagine that! That would be amazing. This approach poses some risks to the invertebrate life. The spiracles of cockroaches, flies, and locusts are particularly likely to convert the aerosol into highly poisonous compounds. Estimates suggest a 90% fatality rate among these species, and anything or anyone which consumes them. Use character class special ability. Wait, I have a special ability? What's that? As a scientist, you're convinced there's some way to deliver the antivirus without poisoning the food chain and your family along with it. And as it turns out, you're correct. Unfortunately, it would take a further 6 months to develop it, and by then, there really wouldn't be much point. You don't want to lose your family, but as a scientist, there's only one reasonable course of action. Release the antivirus. Saving humanity seems like the obvious ethical choice. The antivirus is released, bonding with the cirrocumulus cloud layer and falling as rain all across the planet. 87.5% of the human population has perished, but the last remaining billion will live to die another day. Except, that is, for you and your family, who will die this very moment. Poisoning of the insect population you are relying on for food will have far-reaching consequences for the future planet Earth. But not for you, because you are all dead. Congratulations! This is considered a win scenario by the majority of participants. That's nice. I like that.
Well, that was your first taste of the simulation. You must have questions.
What was that?
Before our ancestors died, they built an iterative simulation, gave it access to the archive, and hooked it all up to the hydroelectric dam which still runs this city. What you experienced on that terminal was one of the fossilized remains of that program.
What was the goal?
The goal was to create a new consciousness, and thus propel humanity into a post-biological era.
Bro just walked right between us. I'm gonna sleep and hope I'll be okay tomorrow. Have the bestest sleep, Otter. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. And enjoy tomorrow as much as you can. Try not to stress too much about the numbers. And have a good time. And sleep well. I'll catch you later. Bye. What is the archive?
My life's work. A small sliver of our primordial ooze. It's a jumble of ancient data, or
Thank
what
you
it
for the
evolved
headpats.
into. And it's the source of almost everything we know.
What is the simulation?
My appearance to you right now is part of the simulation. The lands and puzzles in our dreams are part of the simulation. It's the veil through which we see the world.
Okay. Oh! Bedtime pats. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate redeems. Let me just... Oh, big stretch. And hydration. Thank you for the redeems. Okay, the program on the terminal. Where did it come from?
Many of the artifacts we study have no clear origin. We can't know whether our ancestors created them long before the simulation existed, or if they're just a product of our shared subconscious.
Okay.
Then I have some questions for you.
You do?
Your experience of the program. How did it feel?
Fun? I don't know.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. But this isn't a game. This is the future of our species. The interesting thing about this particular program is that no matter what choices you make, an ideal outcome seems to be impossible. It seems to demand sacrifice. Did you have the same experience?
Pretty much, yeah.
Who did you save? As I expected. A skeptic would say this artifact existed simply to condemn us with the impossibility of ethical choice. No matter what moral laws we follow, people suffer and die, so what's the point? But that cannot be correct. We must be missing something. What is it trying to tell us?
I don't know. Morality demands sacrifice for the greater good.
You might be right. My research draws me inescapably to the conclusion that there is a concrete rule set for moral behavior. We just need to find it. Biological hominids had dreams manifested by their subconscious, which they tried to interpret and even to navigate with lucidity. We have the simulation. If we can realize our potential to understand it, we can realize our potential as a species.
Okay.
Thank you for bringing this additional data. I must return to my research. I wish you well on your inwards journey.
Okay, cool. I realized that we've been live for almost 2 hours, and I haven't actually done the main story yet. I'm just liking running around our museum. But we can always come back to the museum at a different time. It's not a problem. Oh, there's more things here. What have we got? Replica of a jammer. Jammers were capable of disabling some, but not all of other puzzle elements. Replica of an electrified sphere used as an obstacle and puzzle element. The founder sometimes placed hexahedrons on top of such objects, demonstrating her lateral thinking skills. And then... Replica of a connector. Connectors would emit laser-like beams of light that were capable of powering receivers. And... non-explosive replica of a mine used as a puzzle element. Scholars believe that Elohim derived these from his asset collection and that the creators of the simulation did not originally intend for them to be used. That sounds like Elohim, to be honest. What's in here? This room contains several tetramino arrangers, a type of gating system used in the simulation. Elohim, in his function as a holistic integration manager, derived the significance of tetraminos from the Apocrypha of Saint Eadwald. The founder solved dozens of these. Why don't you give it a try? Oh, yes! Yeah, we can come back and do that another time. It's okay. Don't need to worry about doing that right now. We got ads starting imminently, you guys. Just a quick heads up. And, I'm gonna head towards the main objective. Actually, I think there's one thing I want to find. I remember there being something really specific that I want to find. Because it was very cute. So probably the best time to do that is while everybody's in ads. So then nobody misses the actual story. I think it was behind this. Although, I could be wrong, because I don't think I meant to go in the water. Whee! Can I run? Or am I gonna just like drop off the end into like swimming territory? Oh no, I can just keep going. That's good. Good to know. I'm sure it was at the back of this building though. At the back of the museum. I'm gonna get there and find out it's actually at the far right side of the museum instead of at the back of it. But it's fine, it's fine. Ooh, these look like areas from the actual like first game. Is it in this that I'm looking for? Or... Oh, no, but there's somebody here I can talk to. Kitty cat! Look at the kitty! I can pet the kitty. Oh. Hello. I love that it starts purring after you finish stroking it. Okay. Let's talk to this guy.
Oh, it's you. Number 1000. Today is completion day, isn't it? Sorry, I turned off all the streams. Founder bless you, I guess.
Are you alright?
Not really, no. But I don't want to burden you with my problems on your special day.
Go ahead, tell me what's wrong.
You're as new to this world as it gets, 1K. What do you think might give you a sense of meaning? A sense that life is actually worth living?
Oh. Probably a combination of factors.
That's probably correct. But I've tried a lot of different approaches, and there's always been something missing.
Then where can meaning be found?
Love, 1K. It's our only point of access to the divine. Our only way of transcending ourselves without losing what makes us unique. I'm absolutely certain. But
what?
But the right person for me hasn't been born yet. None of the people in this city are who I'm looking for, and if we really stop making new citizens, I'll be alone forever.
Aww. You deserve to find love, we all do.
If you believe that, 1K, then stand up for it. You're important, and people will listen to you far more than they'll listen to someone like me.
Thanks for the chat. Let's get going. I think it was over here, but did I see somebody else walking? Did they go over the bridge? They came over the bridge. Hello! Oh, I can't talk to you. Can I talk to you? No? What's up here? Ooh, standing in glass floor. Okay. Wait, whoa, whoa. Hold on. What's this? Let's start with this one. A piece of sanitary hardware used to dispose of biological excretions resulting from food and water intake required to power ancient human biology. Such hardware was connected to a vast network of subterranean pipes leading to wastewater treatment facilities. A classic example of ancient infrastructure used to control their impact on the environment. A toilet. And what do they have next to the toilet, I hear you ask? A massage aid! Used by ancient humans to combat muscle fatigue and other physical ailments common to biological organisms. This prevented pain, the ancient human equivalent of error codes 704, 705, and 921-932. Yes, sure, this is just a massager. It just was for muscles. I'm walking away. Oh, ooh, did I try and talk to this person and couldn't? Yeah, I did. Okay. Who are you? Purple! Oh, I love that your name's Purple and your armor mech suit thing is purple.
Dude, it's you! You're 1K! So nice to meet you, dude. I saw you on the Completion Day stream. Hey, have you checked out all this ancient stuff?
Yep, that's why I'm here.
Me too! This is amazing, isn't it?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm almost as new as you are. I'm 998, so I've only been around for a year or so. I'm still trying to get the hang of this. It's pretty cool though, right? I mean, existence. It's totally gnarly.
Yeah?
I'm not sure if I use that right.
So what do you think about the goal?
I'm sure the founder knew what she was doing. I mean, our ancestors did sort of mess up, right? So we should probably take it easy with the expanding and stuff. Plus, did you see that trippy sky projection thing? That was some freaky stuff, man.
Yeah, I need to go investigate that.
Just seems safer to stay in the city.
Definitely better to be careful.
For sure, dude. I mean, when I woke up, I just had a chat with Neith, and that was overwhelming enough. You got the welcoming committee, and then the giant talking man in the sky? Whoa.
Yep. Tell me about the human artifacts.
They're pretty neat, huh? My favorite is that thing called a toilet. Our ancestors had to use it like 3 times a day to do a memory dump, and if they didn't, they freaking exploded. Imagine having to deal with that sort of anxiety all the time. Bummer, huh?
Oh my goodness. Bummer. Pun not intended, surely. What do you think Prometheus is?
Honestly, based on everything I know of ancient human culture, I think he's a ghost.
Who knows? Maybe you're right.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say I'm wrong.
Why?
Ghosts are creepy, dude.
Your diction is unusual.
Yeah, dude. I thought this voice pack could give me a bit of confidence, help me stand out, you know? But I'm not sure it's working.
What's a dude?
Dude is an old human word that means an excellent person. And I like to use it because I think we should all be excellent to each other.
Okay, cool. Bye.
Right, before you go, dude, maybe you can help me? I'm not sure I should keep this voice pack. What do you think? You're 1K, you're special. I'm happy to go with whatever you recommend.
I like it. It keeps you unique, yeah. Stick with it.
All right, excellent. Thanks, dude.
What's in here? Currency was an ancient human medium of exchange which played a significant role in their systems of labor and resource distribution. Intense conflicts sometimes erupted over the possession of these objects, leading to injuries or even death. Like, just got some coins spinning around. I like how we've got like Roman, Egyptian, British, and I can't tell what the second one is. And the only way I tell the others is the one on the left has an owl hieroglyph on it, the third one has the queen on it, and the one on the right has like a Roman emperor on it. What's this? Oh, this looks like a football. An inflatable spear used in the popular ancient human game known as football or soccer. This game was played around the entire globe and aroused great passion in its followers. It was also often simulated digitally, most notably in the form of Football Glory 1994 CE. Interesting. Okay. This is still not what I was looking for. Ooh. I can talk to somebody else though. Like how I got distracted looking for something specific. Belmarsh.
Founder bless you, friend.
Who are you?
The name I currently go by is Belmarsh. As to who I am, that changes and shifts, don't you find? Every person is an ongoing story, full of twists and turns and surprises.
Okay, what are you doing here?
I'm meditating, letting go of narratives like time and space, and simply allowing the illusion that is my ego to merge with everything that surrounds it.
Okay. It sounds like a beautiful experience of unity.
It's not unity, but the absence of division. There was never a self or an other in the first place.
Did you see what happened at the dam?
Yes, I did, but I'm not particularly perturbed by it. Events occur, my friend, that's all. At the end of the day, we are all one. You are the founder, and so am I, and Prometheus is just another story we're telling ourselves.
Okay. Bye! Is there anybody else on this island? No? Okay, then let's go. I forgot the jump button. Is it this? Is this what I was looking for? I don't think it is. Oh! Is that a Game Boy? Oh no, it's a book. A printed edition of the complete works of Straton of Stygia, the materialist philosopher who defined the Talos Principle, edited by Athanasios T. Huber. Okay. On this side... That's a toothbrush. That's an electric toothbrush. The ancient human mastication apparatus required frequent maintenance. This device is theorized to be an advanced electrical tool for this purpose, although some scholars maintain that its actual use was ritualistic and intended to mark the sunrise and sunset. Two things can be true at the same time. This be a gun? An ancient human projectile weapon used in hunting, warfare, law enforcement, crime, and personal protection. Produced en masse and used around the world. Not again. Oh my goodness. Okay. On average, ancient humans killed hundreds of times the population of New Jerusalem per year. That sounds about right for one specific country. That looks like a fork. A simple utensil used to transport nutrients to an ancient human's mouth, often found in conjunction with a knife and a spoon. Yep. And this... Oh, it's a microscope! Woo! Humans invented complex magnification devices in order to better understand the component parts of the world they inhabited. This led to major discoveries in biology, physics, philosophy, and many other fields. And this last thing... Puzzle pieces! A jigsaw puzzle. Ancient humans derived meaning and enjoyment from problem-solving activities, as noted by the progenitor Alexandra Drennan. While the item on display was created for small children, ancient humans of all ages voluntarily engaged in such activities. This is true. I do love a good puzzle. Can I find the thing I was looking for? I don't know. I haven't found it yet, so maybe I can't find it. I don't think it's in this. Is it? Oh, no, it might actually be in this. This might be the thing I've been looking for all along. Milton's Rest. Atoll. Let's talk to Atoll.
Hello, 1K. Nice to meet you. What brings you to Milton's Rest?
Just exploring.
Makes sense. Must be strange to be thrust right into the middle of all this. But you picked a good spot. Milton's Rest is the perfect place to relax and think.
Tell me about the place.
Well, this is the spot where the founder buried her first cat, Milton. She found Milton just after she woke up, and he lived with her and the first companions for almost 20 years. They say she was heartbroken when he died and swore that one day she would find the means to extend the lifespans of biological organisms.
Is that possible?
Probably, but we haven't really tried. It's not really considered part of the goal, you know.
Fair.
So, unfortunately, our cats still die pretty quickly. You fall in love with them, they become a part of your life, and then they're gone. That's why we built this place, to remember them.
Good, I'm glad you're remembering them. We should extend their lives. It seems cruel not to.
I agree, but it's not how things work around here.
That's a shame. Tell me about cats.
They're incredibly odd creatures. I've had many, and no two are alike. They have strange habits, they do unexpected things, they have zero respect for anyone. They're the weirdos of the animal kingdom, basically. And despite that, or maybe because of it, they end up running your life. I once didn't use my recharging station for almost 15 years because one of my cats liked to sleep in it.
What's your favorite cat fact?
I think the most amazing fact about cats is that they self-domesticated, which is another way of saying that they're not properly domesticated at all. They just showed up one day and decided to start living with our ancestors.
Sounds like cats.
Then, after our ancestors died, they went back to living in the wild, and when we showed up, they moved right back into our homes. Dogs, meanwhile, turned back into wolves. They needed to change to survive. Cats just are.
This is true. Do you have a cat at the moment?
I do. Her name is Patricia. She's very beautiful and very specific in her preferences. She loves sunshine and sitting on people's heads.
On their heads?
She has a psychotic hatred of flies. I don't mean that she tries to catch them like a normal cat. I mean she is furious at the mere fact of their existence.
I should get going. So, this is what I wanted to come here for. They have all these kitty cats. Milton, when everything changed, you made sure I wasn't alone. Aww. Wait, we can just cycle through the cats? Dean, the nicest cat. Perhaps the only nice cat. Look at those bright orange eyes. Carlito, we did everything we could to save you. I hope there's an afterlife for cats. Aww, little Ginger. Castiel, half angel, half demon, all perfect. Look at Fluffy! Damn, truly a special creature. So glad I saved you. No. Gru, a powerful cat and a good friend. I miss you and I'm sorry I couldn't find you again. This looks like a kitty cat in Greece. Like, with the slabs on the floor and stuff, it's giving me like Greek stray cat vibes. Hassan, you are very gentle and beautiful, and I wish nature had been kinder to you. The little man, I'm so sorry, I wish I could have protected you. The old lady, undoubtedly the most powerful demon on earth. Love you forever. And then Milton, I think they have different wands on every stand. Sam, is it a cat or a tank? The tiny, quiet, kind, impossible to pick up even with hands of steel. Mr. Cat, father of generations. Kitten, it is a kitten, and I'm blind. Hold on. It's Necro? Okay, hi Necro. I'm sorry, I can't read. It's just blue, but I can't read that right now. I'm being blind. And I don't even mean to be. It is Necro. How you doing, Necro? Happy Saturday. Base Mundo. No cat ever loved humans more than him. Would have been a perfect companion for Alexandra Drennan. Another fluffy one. Iris, your fluffy whiteness was like that of a cloud. Max. Loved food so much he struggled with diarrhea. I shouldn't laugh at that, but that's funny. Eva, like to play with laser beams, don't they all? Frodo, could fit in any box, no matter how small. If he fits, he sits. Ivan, you raised us as much as we raised you. Okay, who's on the next one? Misha, the blackest cat, the devil's cat. Aria, alas, you've only ever sang for food. In loving memory of Biba, the originator of the pigeon slaying industry and just a cat with impeccable taste in humans. Twiggy, she's napping in a better place now. Oh. Maggie, silly ball of energy, smarter than all of us, left us too soon. Doni, fearless king, ruler of his domain, as big in heart as he was in volume. Oh, I love this. Gina, repeatedly killing things in the afterlife, but with love. That's another extra fluffy. Look at all the fluff. I think these are all real cats that the developers like had as well, by the way. Ah! Hello! Okay. Wait, I've gone through 3 of them. How many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 more. Okay. Here we go. Zira, destroyer of dreams. Katja, she was a very curious cat. I can see that. Zuko, persistent door scratcher and lap warmer. Louis? I apologize for butchering your cat's name, Dev. We found you as a tiny street fighter and you grew up to be our best friend. Smart, fearless, and loving. Sausage! Her beautiful gaze is upon me and her presence gives me comfort. I do love a cute kitty cat with some heterochromia going on. They're always extra cute for some reason. Smetana, white as sour cream, soft as cottage cheese. And fluffy as all fluff heck. Pierce, soaking in the desert sun. Danny, I didn't mind you eating my chips. Smudge, destroyer of strawberries, master of play, expert napper. Zira. Oh, back to Zira. Yes, okay. Over here. Ginger, destroyer of carpets, devourer of food, connoisseur of cuddles. Pepper, spy in a former life, constantly monitoring all things from the shadows. Expert arguer. Foxy, even the foxiest among us eventually have to face their hounds. Eyeball, Psyche, Psycho. She of many names, a nightmare and a soulmate to Jekar. If I lose all else, may I never forget her. Azriel, we rescued you, then you rescued us. Aww. Earl, beloved streamer and accomplished typist. I'm sorry, but this cat looks like an Earl. He just looks like he should be an Earl. That's a very fitting name. Finn, a typical Leo. He liked attention, delicately wrapping his tail around his paws and sleeping in awkward positions. Legend, a wee boy who lived up to his name. Okay, let's keep going. We should definitely remember all of these kitty cats because look how cute they are. Oh, I just want to boop. Lily, thank you for getting your hair everywhere. Evie, beautiful on the outside only. Dipstick, he was a real cat, if you know what I mean. Cheeky. Flux and void. In calm, our love was filled. In play, laughter abounded. In war, the fragile shattered. They look so cute cuddled up together. I'm getting tired of these hiccups tonight. Paddington, may you find many cuddles and carpets to pee on wherever you may be. Much love, K&S. Worf, in different worlds but never apart. Best friends forever. A cosmic work of art. Aw, you kind of made that into a poem. Say, I am not a fish. I am not a fish. What? Why? I'm confused. Why am I saying I'm not a fish? Lucy, you came to me, and ever since then my life has been brighter. My number 1. Norma Jean, your original father passed away and I took you in. You were scared, but now I hope you're happy. Bitsy! You were taken from us too soon. I miss you more and more every day. Sweet dreams. Aww. Okay, Is there? There's 2 more left. Don't mind me. We're just going through all the dev cats. It's fine. That's how you get rid of hiccups. Honestly, I just get them and then they disappear. Like, I'll have 2 or 3 and then they're just gone. I very rarely get, like, hiccup attacks, like, proper attacks. I don't know why. Dana and Fox, the truth is out there. Love you, Nenes. Nenes. Aww. Dick Cheney. For a creature with so much fur, you are always trying to keep warm with your oversized hats. No. Cute. Cooper, the court jester of my heart. Chewie, music is supposed to soothe the savage beast, but you were different. Mister, your ability to relax was unparalleled. Dom, I was always so glad that you never grew into your ears. He does have pretty big ears, to be fair. Stanley Biscuits. To the best neighbor I ever knew. Stanley Biscuits. I miss you every day. That's an awesome name. Kipper B. Wojcichin? Here lies a cat who was devious. His cunning ways were quite mischievous, but we loved him all the same. Okay, last one. Last set of cats. Luna. Her name is Luna. She smells like tuna. Saffron and Cayenne, may you hunt forever. Arrow. Never stop screaming. That's what ours would say for our cat. Never stop screaming. To Lena, my best friend who has always been the sunshine of my life. Hey, that looks like the blanket that I currently am using, that the cat usually steals to make biscuits on. Ripley and Smaug, sun sleepers, moth hunters, our favorite beasts. Sir, you were such a gentleman and I miss you dearly. Oh, look at the green eyes. They're so cute. Lilu, you were such a diva and always judged me with your stares, but you were a furry sweetheart underneath it all. Miss you, darling. Senya, the best magic sausage in the world. Can't wait to see you again someday. I love how this one, the cat's eyes, is like almost the same color of parts of the cat. That's interesting. Jazzy and Gaia, to the most gentle and loving cats one could ask for. Jenny, did not like to be held by the unworthy. So there's all the kitty cats. That makes me really happy. So now, what's that? Is that a bird? Oh, it's a kitty. It's another kitty. We can pet another kitty. Oh, apparently I scared the kitty. Okay, well, I don't like scaring kitty cats, so... Okay, I'm gonna make this the last person I talk to before we actually go to actually do the main quest, because I'm just side questing and doing random stuff at this point. I bought my PAX Pass. Yay! We have ours. We just need to look at all the other stuff around getting there and staying there and stuff. So, but we're gonna take our time a little bit with it. Talk to Helga.
Hello, new one. Are you browsing or buying?
I don't see any stock. What kind of shop is this?
The kind that trades in hopes and dreams. Yours for the right price. Is there something your heart desires?
Maybe.
I've uploaded my most popular items to your interface. Does anything there spark your imagination?
Let's have a look. Internal monologue. Future prediction. Inner peace. Sensory tuning. Clean start. Credits? What are credits?
Oh, you don't have any credits yet. Well, let me extend you some credit. Ka-ching! 55 credits. Just make sure you spend them with me. They're not worth much anywhere else. Now, what was it you wanted?
I don't know, man. I already have an internal monologue. Let's do some sensory tuning.
A very popular choice. Enhanced sensory perception lets you distinguish sounds, shapes, and colors at greater distance. It's 10 credits.
Okay. I'm curious if this changes any of my settings.
I'm updating your settings now. And hey presto, superhuman senses. Does the air taste fresher?
This is so funny to
Do you
me.
hear the birds chirping outside the dome? And beyond that, the river bubbling through the dam.
Yeah, I can practically smell the water and taste the birds.
Okay, Freak. I'll let you into a secret. You and I don't have fleshy appendages like our ancestors. What we can sense is mostly a function of where we direct our attention. Anyway, I hope you find something worth paying attention to. So, something else perhaps?
I'm just gonna... I think this is all fooey.
Do you have a moment to participate in some customer feedback?
Sure.
Are you satisfied with what I've given you?
Sure. Yeah.
Yes. You understand. Words manifest the reality they describe. When you name something, you create it. Our minds are algorithms, and the right sequence of language can change our underlying code. With that in mind, I hope you have a good day. Please come back if you need anything else.
Okay. Let's go and actually do some main quest stuff.
Hey!
Because I've been live for 2.5 hours and I haven't done any like main quest stuff other than accept the option to do the quest. It's all good, it's all good. Let's just go do that. It's fine.
Hi.
Wee, wee, wee. Just gonna jump through the fountain, it's fine. Alright, let's take this elevator up again. And we can all marvel at the view again. Actually, if I put it in first person. There we go. Look at that. Oh. So pretty. Also very helpful looking at a curved window when I'm using a curved screen. Gives the right effect. Okay. Let's go join the expedition. But that's exciting that you've got your PAX pass. I assume, well, this might be a stupid assumption because I realised that Melbourne is quite huge, but I assume since you are a Melbourne man, you'll be staying at home and just visiting the centre for each day.
Hello, 1K. This expedition is taking a lot of our resources. I'm really not sure it's a good idea. But
I'll be staying
what's
at home.
done is done.
Thought so.
So I have a lot of work to get on with.
Who are you, Jeremy?
I'm the mayor's chief aide.
What do you do?
All the things no one else wants to do. Polling the citizenry, implementing new policies, recording decisions, fielding questions people could answer elsewhere.
You're not allowed to spend money on a hotel? I mean, I guess if you live in the city, then it kind of makes sense, but not allowed. That's a bit far. Unless you're specifically saving up for something, and then I could understand it. What do you make of recent events?
Our goal as custodians of New Jerusalem is survival and stability. Our ancestors proved human civilization is precarious. This apparition in the sky, and now your expedition to its supposed source, these are more precarious than stable.
Okay.
I don't like it.
What do you think of me?
You represent the completion of the goal. I'm proud of what we've achieved, and the restraint we show in not pushing ourselves further.
And what do you want?
For our people to be happy with what we have. Some of us may have an adventurous spirit, but that can never be sated. What matters to me is having my loved ones around me, safe and secure.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm gonna join the expedition for real now. After I speak to Melville.
So, what's the verdict? Are we going?
Yep, it's an opportunity we can't pass up.
I guess Byron was pretty convincing, hmm? Well, we'll see. I just wonder how much of the city is going to fall apart while I'm gone. Actually, we haven't been formally introduced. I'm Melville, New Jerusalem's only decent engineer. Saved you from the elevator.
Nice to meet you. People call me 1K.
Pleasure. Now let's get this show on the road. You ready to go?
Yes, sirree. Yep. Let's go.
Here we go. Hold on to your hats.
We really need to update those language libraries.
Thank you for coming along, everyone. We have a chance to make a real difference here. It's not just about what we find on that island. It's about who we want to be as a people,
Look at all the mountains.
as a civilization. To remind ourselves that we used to be wanderers, explorers. We used to yearn for distant shores and dream of building new cities. Let's see if we can rekindle that flame a little.
All right. This is going to be a long journey. So I would like to ask you to switch to sleep mode to conserve power until we arrive at the island.
Nighty-night.
Okay. Sleep mode time.
You have chosen a dangerous path. A path that will demand sacrifice. But that, my child, is how the future is built.
Okay.
Wakey wakey, robot people. Say goodbye to Elohim and say hello to the mysterious island.
Status report, please.
We hit some headwinds over the ocean, so fuel consumption turned out a bit higher than expected, but we should be okay. We're approaching the center of the island now. This should be the location of the largest of the artificial structures we detected.
Okay.
How large are we talking? Do we have precise measurements?
It should be coming into view just about... Whoa. It's...
Hello.
You can say that again.
Big old pyramid.
Bloody mega structure. If I had a spine, it'd be shivering.
Ha! I knew this would be exciting. Yakut, find us a place to set down.
On it.
Look at it. Massive, massive pyramid.
It really is incredible.
Still see it out there.
Remember to turn on streaming, everyone?
Have I ever mentioned that I hate flying? If our creators had intended us to fly, they'd have given us jetpacks.
And... touchdown.
Act 1. A voice in the wilderness.
All right, everybody. I'm sure you're all just as excited as I am, but let's at least have some semblance of order. Yakut, I want a map of the island and a molecular analysis of, well, everything. Melville, tell me what the giant pyramid does. The rest of us will start exploring.
Shouldn't the expedition leader stay at the VTOL?
Why do you hate fun, Al?
I don't hate fun. I'm just mildly suspicious of it.
Excellent. Then we can all go.
Explore the area. I want to keep going this way. Gonna go down. Oh, now I have a light. Okay, good to know. Ooh.
This underground structure seems to be part of some kind of transport system. No power, though.
I'm not making any promises, but I might be able to fix the transport system. However, I don't like just randomly poking at things. That's how you get electrocuted. So please check the surrounding structures to see if you can find anything that might help me make sense of this stuff.
Let's take this path.
Schematics, blueprints, a manual would be great.
Find schematics. I will try to do that. Big old buildings. Woo. Okay. hop up here. Oh, I see statues. And a gate. I don't think I can go through this just yet, though, can I?
Golden gates. I wonder what's behind those. Has to be something special, right?
You know what would be special? An explanation.
Fair, fair. Okay. If I cut through here. Oh, that's another structure. Oh, wait, there's a piece. There's a hallway drilled into the mountain. Let's go take a look through that.
This seems different from the other structures. Older.
Have a look around, 1K.
Okay. What's in here? Nothing. Alright, and what if I keep going down the stairs over here? Looks like machinery. Okay. Let's go through these automatic doors.
Looks like they were running some sort of experiment here.
Oh, okay. Talos Principle 2A. On the Universe. A fragment from Stratton's On the Universe. Amintus. I grant you then that man is indeed like Talos, and cannot escape his material nature despite the claims of metaphysics, as you have many times stated. Nicomachus. Too many, perhaps. Stratton. Repetition is the mother of teaching, at least when students are hard-headed. Amintus. But what does this tell us about the nature of the universe, which is what we were discussing? Stratton. That is the next question we must undertake to answer. We begin with the self because that is what determines our existence as individuals. But the self cannot exist without that which surrounds it. The citizen lives within the city, and the city lives within the cosmos. So now we must apply the principle we have discovered to the wider world, and ask, if man is like a machine, could it be that the universe is similar in nature? And if so, what follows from that fact? Footnotes. The use of the term metaphysics in this context is likely an error introduced in the Trebizond manuscript. The fragmentary Heracleon manuscript controversially uses superstitions instead. Okay. Noema Project 1. Progress notes. Trials 1-3. Version 0.1 successfully deployed. Trials 3.4 insufficient. Trials 5.6 version 0.2 testing failed. Power grid 2 unstable. Okay. Schematic 5358. Let's download that. Okay.
Thanks, 1K. Let's see what we've got here. The file format is the same one we use in New Jerusalem, although some parts aren't loading correctly. And it crashed. Hold on. There we go. Okay. You know what? I'll hack together a solution for the transport system.
Return to the station. What's over here, though? Because now I'm nosy. What's up the stairs?
That sort of looks like a temple.
Kinda does. But I can't do anything with it. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Let's go back to the underground station thing then. It's nice to be able to run without the music speeding up with you. Here we go. Oh. It's more purple stuff like at the start. Prometheus turned up.
Am I
it
in
made a big
sleep mode,
structure.
or did that thing just materialize out of thin air?
Melville, I want an analysis of that particle cloud.
On it.
Okay.
Anyone got a butterfly net?
Let's take this. Unless I can talk to this person. Nope. Okay. Let's take it then. Enter
Go ahead and
capsule.
try the capsule, 1K.
I'm connecting the transport system to our interface. Hold on.
That's a lot of areas. 12 of them? Okay. Well, I can only access East 1, so let's go there.
Where is the capsule taking 1K?
To that enclosed area in the eastern lowlands. I put all the information we have on the map screen. Check out your interface.
Thanks. Sorry, my bad.
We'll catch up with you soon, 1K.
Okay. I'm gonna jinx it now, but I'm gonna say I'm surprised that my controller is still flashing at me that it needs to turn off and needs to get charged, because it's been doing that since the start of stream, and normally it would have turned off by now, in my head at least. So that's good. Now I'm gonna jinx it. It's gonna turn off. I can just tell.
This place is magnificent. Look at that tower. I wonder what it's for.
Let's go find out. Frogs. Are they people? Or are they frogs? Or can frogs also be people? That's the question. Ooh, 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 puzzle rooms.
Is that
yes.
a puzzle?
Why would there be a puzzle?
Let's solve it and find out. 1K, go ahead.
I have a reoccurring nightmare just like this.
So they added a new laser pointer where you can combine two colors to get a third color. This is gonna be fun. Okay. And then red and green apparently makes blue. Not literally, not in real life, but in this game, it makes blue. Whoops. Red and blue make green. Let's use our boxes. Complete the puzzle.
Whoa. I'm reading an enormous energy spike.
It's another particle cloud.
Where's it going? Where's it going? Where are you going?
It's headed for the lake.
Oh, I can't go through here. Oh, it just filled in a color on the
cloud's
door.
been absorbed
Okay.
by some sort of device.
That looks like a door.
Melville?
Yeah. I'll add it to the pile of weird stuff.
Let's do more puzzles then. See if I complete this one, if I can go through the next piece of door. Reconnection. Oh, wait. This is a triple thing again. Blue and green will make red. There we go. Boom. Okay. And I think I'm gonna do blue and red will make green. And then if I connect here, blue and this new green, it should get red. There we go. Yes. Okay. Oh, I can go through this door again now. Perfect.
I've been playing around with this machine that absorbs the particle clouds. As far as I can tell, it uses the energy of the particles to build giant tetrominos?
Excuse me?
It's another puzzle. Collect enough energy, build a bridge, access the tower. I think.
What is this, a theme park?
Maybe it's an experiment. A rat maze.
It seems like an echo of the simulation. Not a deliberate recreation, but built around the same core principles. Let's not jump to conclusions, though. What's clear is that this place was meant to be explored. So let's do that.
Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. I think I have messages, though. Hold on. Okay, yeah, we can read through the the research. Okay, so astronomical temple. I wasn't entirely sure what to call this. It looks like a temple and sort of astronomy themed. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. I do that. It doesn't seem to be active in any way, but I can't help but think that the design implies some kind of significance, like it's hiding a secret, but again, maybe my imagination is getting the better of me. And the bridge ring. Not sure what to call this. Bridge ring? Bridge machine? Anyway, it's a device that takes particle clouds, released by the puzzles, and turns them into bridges made out of tetrominos. Correctly assembling a bridge out of 8 particle clouds is required to reach the tower, so clearly another layer of puzzles. The simulation had tetromino puzzles too, although in a different form. Could their presence here be symbolic? I don't have a clue. Some social media posts as well. Gem Effects 312 postponed. Jeremy, I know you all have been looking forward to playing the winners of the biannual Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition, now in its 312th edition, at the Gehenna Memorial Pavilion. Unfortunately, due to our new power management and distribution plan, the pavilion will have to remain closed a little longer. Thank you for your patience. Letitia, this is disappointing. Would have been great to have them ready for completion day. Ovis, we all have to make sacrifices to stay true to the Founder's vision. Orania, those text adventures are the only thing that breaks me out of the monotony. Why prioritize this pointless completion day celebration over an exhibition that people actually care about? Art is one of the last things we actually still do. Is that going out the window as well now? Jeremy, debate regarding our power management plan is definitely welcome and you will all be able to express yourselves in the next election, but this thread was just meant as an announcement. I apologize for enabling replies to begin with. He's like, I never should have turned replies on. What's 1K like? Lubistros. Hey, I'm curious, has anyone actually met 1K? Zagaran. By the Founder's pistons. I hope he's interested in mechanical engineering or something. We desperately need more people to keep the city functional, so we don't have to rely on Melville to repair the stuff that Pellegrin fixes. Pellegrino. Hey! Zagaran. Remember when you fixed the door to the mayor's office? How long was Herman stuck in there? Pellegrino. You trap one mayor in his office for a week and you're marked for life. Rodam. I hope he's an artist. What we really need is new stories, new ideas to lift our spirits. Orania. You know, if we just kept growing, we wouldn't have to worry about this, and we wouldn't have to imprison poor 1K in a cage of expectations. Thekla. 1K will be whatever the progenitor intended him to be, and whatever the Founder foresaw that when she established the goal. Neith. He's really interested in history, which is an excellent start. Some of you could learn a thing or two from his attitude. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna say I don't know who I want to be. Still deciding. Libistros. That's perfectly fine, 1K. We all take some time to find our place. I didn't mean to put you under pressure. I'm just curious. Zagaran. But do consider engineering. Yakut. Dude. Zagaran. What? Okay, we were looking for puzzle 3. It's right here. Where's 4 when I'm done? Oh, it's up that way. Cool, 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 cool. Look how pretty, all the leaves on the floor and the like ivy over the walls. And the like half rusted or completely almost rusted statues. Okay. Castling. I don't know what that means. Can I just do this? No. Wait, why not? I should be able to do that, right? Oh, but I can't put it here on a pressure plate. Oh, hold on. If I put it on the pressure plate connected to red and green, I can then use it to open this piece with the blue. So I can do this. And then I'm gonna have to move it to like here. So then I can connect the blue and the green to give me the red for over there. Oh. Let me just completely disconnect this from just that piece. There we go. And boom.
Keep solving these, 1K. Let's see where it leads.
Oh, hi, Fluff! Hello. Have you had a nice nap on the couch tonight?
I ran the samples I collected so far. The soil sample results are in line with what would be expected in this type of environment. The samples from the above-ground structures, though, I tried dating them, but the results just don't make sense. None of the typical molecular markers are present. These walls could have been made 10,000 years ago or yesterday. I could try to estimate an age based on erosion and plant growth, but I'm not sure that would make sense given how weird everything else is.
Good work, you cute. Keep at it.
Let's see, what's this palm reader for? More pieces of information. Founding 1. Hypatia's Journal number 1. From Hypatia's Journals, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem. Day 1. We finally set out from the dam today. The site that Athena and Cornelius picked for the city isn't far, but the vegetation makes it going difficult. We found the secondary supply site easily enough, thanks to Alexander Drennan's instructions. But while I still have to compile a detailed inventory, it seems that many of the more complex materials are in bad shape. They must have expected the simulation to fulfill its purpose a lot sooner, but then they probably expected all 12 of us to be there from day 1, not just Athena. Tonight we have to use the 2 recharging pods that we brought from the dam in 4-hour shifts, which is just as well. There's no telling what sort of critters are hiding in the undergrowth, and most of them will have to learn that our kind isn't edible. Okay, baby steps. From the introduction to Are We There Yet? Where We Came From, Where We're Going, and Why You'll Need Snacks by Valerie Contera Romero. Sometimes people point at the last few 100 or 1,000 years of human history and say, look at how ugly it all is. Look at what a mess we've made. Maybe modernity wasn't a bad idea. Or maybe modernity was a bad idea. Sorry. Maybe we should stick to living like cavemen, and I get it. It is ugly and messy. But the mistake is thinking that where we are right now is the end point. That this is the adulthood of the human species. I mean, try to apply what you know about human development to human history. Think about babies. Babies are ugly. Admit it, we all know it. They look like tiny old people covered in mucus. They have soft heads and they grow into children, tiny sociopaths with underdeveloped brains, and then they become teenagers, pimply, self-righteous lunatics driven by hormones. And then, slowly, if you're lucky, they gradually become adults. The development of the human individual is always ugly and messy, but that's the point. It's development towards something. The same applies to humanity as a whole. On a geological scale, we've barely just come into existence. We've gotten through the baby phase, just about survived our childhood, but we're barely teenagers. Stopping here would be disastrous and a betrayal of everything that we could still become. We may feel the weight of history on our shoulders, but this is just the prologue. To put it in pop culture terms, we haven't even made it out of the tutorial yet. Just because it's all pimples and hormones and frustration right now doesn't mean it's never going to change. We have ads in about 10 seconds, everybody. It's just a quick heads up. Now we have Dead City. The Dead City, from Considerations of Beginnings and Endings by Elwyn, 258. I think all that time Athena spent in the Dead City changed her. I don't think she had conceived of the goal before. I think she believed fully in the naively optimistic ideas of Alexandra Drennan. But walking through those ruins is a visceral experience, and she spent a great deal of time there looking for resources. It's the sheer amount of death that gets to me. How many animals our ancestors killed, many to the point of extinction. Entire species eradicated, sometimes for the most superficial reasons. Whenever humans arrived somewhere, death would follow. And then, the great blowback, the deaths of billions of thinking beings, the extinction of humanity itself. It's too horrific to truly imagine, but I suspect the founder spent a great deal of time doing just that. That's when she must have realized that there was no way back to the growth-obsessed, all-consuming civilization of the past. Okay. I want to find puzzle 4. Is it over here? Yep. Alternative option. Oh, these look like mirrors. Whoops. Oh, I know what I need to do. I don't think the laser beams will go through these, like, mirror-looking things. So I'm gonna assume maybe if I put this further up, maybe if I hop on there, yes, I can see them. Oh, I didn't mean to drop it. I can't jump on there either. Can I connect them through here? I don't think I can. Okay, let me turn this on. Oh. Okay, so I can't even connect them through this. So, yeah. Turn that off. Put that there. Pick it up. Put it on top. Turn it on. There we go. Oops, I keep switching to first person. There we go.
Nice.
Oh, Byron, hello.
Tell me, what did you make of New Jerusalem?
It's bigger than I thought.
It does look very grand, doesn't it? We had such ambitions in the beginning, but if you look closely, you'll notice the cracks. The places where it's all starting to fray. We've lost faith in ourselves, in our humanity. All we need to do now is finish that dome and we'll be trapped in our perfectly neat little tomb.
I wanted to ask you a question.
Of course, ask away.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm someone who was born a long time ago, when we couldn't afford to romanticize the past and demonize progress, when the value of human civilization was evident because it was so close to being gone. I'm someone who believes that human beings are important. Terribly, desperately important, because intelligent life is rare and precious. I suppose you could say I'm old-fashioned.
Okay. What's the role of puzzles in our culture?
When Alexandra Drennan was trying to find a way of creating true AI, she stumbled upon the idea that curiosity and playfulness are core characteristics of intelligence. So she built the simulation around a game, because playing is part of what makes us human. We also retain some of that code, as I'm sure you noticed when you were booting up. Because of that, puzzles have always been important to our culture. To me, they represent the idea that the application of reason can lead us forward. None of which explains why these puzzles are here or who built them, but I think it shows that there must be some kind of intent behind them, perhaps a test.
Fair. What do you think about the megastructure?
It's a mystery. Not just because it's technologically far ahead of us, but because we genuinely don't understand its purpose. And I think that's wonderful. It's just what we needed as a civilization.
You and Al seem to have an odd friendship.
Because we disagree on just about everything, you mean? Well, here's the secret. Al is honest. He believes what he believes because it seems right to him, not because it gives him power over others. I respect that. In fact, I prefer that to someone who agrees with me just because I'm one of the first companions.
Okay, thanks. Oh, I knew I jinxed it. Now my controller turned off. It's okay. I can swap to keyboard and mouse for the last little bit. Okay. Let's see if we can find number 5. Which way is it? It's down here. I'm curious about the statues though. I don't think we're gonna have anything over here. Oh no, I'm wrong. There's a golden gate again.
Another set of golden gates. These must be connected to the ones near the megastructure.
There was a harder set of puzzles in the simulation, right? And maybe they're like that. I know 1K is probably like, yay, harder puzzles. But to me, that sounds like error code 704. No thanks.
Running! Wait, did I see a purple? I did see a purple. That's because that's 5. And there's another palm reader. Trevor. The life of Trevor. Trevor Percival Donovan, known to his friends simply as Trev, never as Percy, was part of the Extended Lifespan project that formed the backbone of the simulation and the archive. He helped put together the hardware that made all of us possible. Like Alexandra Drennan, he left behind a series of messages to the future. But unlike Alexandra Drennan or Arkady Chernyshevsky, that's the correct pronunciation, he was forgotten. I can't speak now. Not one building or street in New Jerusalem is named after him. I dug up his files from the archive, and I've been thinking about them a lot. Okay. And there's a voice recording too.
So I heard that Alexandra is recording these time capsules for you out there, I guess? Robot people of the future, hi. And I thought to myself, surely they'll want to hear more than the wisdom and insight of a brilliant scientist like Alexandra Drennan. Surely they also want to know what I was thinking, a dumbass hardware engineer from Staten Island. Tell us about your insights, Trevor. Why did you spend your last months on Earth helping a crazy old Russian guy build the world's biggest backup drive? Well, let me tell you my story. When I was... Yes, Frank. I'm recording right now. Uh-huh. No. You know what? Why don't you go...
Okay, that's funny. Alright. Guys, let me know if the audio is good or if like the game's too loud or anything, because then I can fix that for next time if it is. Hi, Fluff. But you can't sit on the wire for the mouse. Silly little Fluff. Love you. Your baby. She's so grumpy. Aww. Grumpy little kitty cat. I'm gonna do this. And then just see if I can like move this further back. Yeah, to block the one back there. And that way I can use this. Red and blue would make green in this strange world. There we go. And let's go. There's 5 done. 3 to go.
I have good news and I have bad news. Still no idea what those particle clouds are, but I've managed to fix the transport system. I mean, I fixed another bit of it. Well, it goes to one more station now. Don't complain. 2 stations are better than none.
Okay. I wonder what's waiting for us there.
Whatever it is, we better be careful. The sheer amount of power required to run this place makes me nervous just to think about it.
Okay.
Let's not make any assumptions. Yakut, what does the next site look like?
It's a plateau in the mountains. Seems like more of an open area with scattered structures, less enclosed. Couldn't tell much from the drone feed. There's a lot of trees. Looks pretty though.
Okay.
Alright then.
Keep exploring, everyone, but stay alert.
Okie dokie. So, TT, can you check the audio's okay, please? Because I just don't want it to be too high on me or the game for next time. Just vibing with the music. I really need it to get to be like when somebody's talking and I talk over them. Which means I need to find somebody. Or do the next puzzle. What? Oh, you were vibing on the DS. I thought you were vibing on the video in the game music. Oh, I thought you were just wearing your wireless earbuds. Can you check the audio? Like, maybe when I finish the next puzzle? Because I know when they talk, it's quite loud. The music itself right now looks kind of loud, but when they talk, it's quite loud, and I don't know if I talk at the same time, if you can even hear me or not. But they should talk once I have dealt with this puzzle. The sound in the background's fine, and it's not like my voice isn't too quiet with it? No? Okay. Thank you. Wait. Well. Red and green will make blue. And then... Oh, hold on. I need to put that. Oh, but then I need... Oh, this is gonna be awkward. Oh, red and green will make blue. Wait, what is happening? Red and green will make blue. But then blue and green is needed for this red. Which I can't do in that order. Okay. Let's do... Let's put this? Oh my goodness. Put this here. We have a red. And then blue and red makes green, which that needs. And then green and red will make blue. So that can open that. And then green and blue will make red. There we go. Okay, here we go. Talking starting soon. Here we go. Let's see. Are they gonna talk at me? They're not gonna talk at me. Can I talk to you? I can't. Shoot. Okay, well, let's go find number 7. Whee! Oh, I ideally ran straight into 7, so I wasn't paying attention. Okay. We've got a red here. Okay. And a green here. Okay.
I'm talking about balls deep. I'm talking about
Balls
deep.
I'm talking about balls deep in love. Thank you for the sound alert. Oh, yeah, I can't step away from that. Okay. Can I take this off? I can. Cool. I need blue and green to open that one. Ooh, okay, green. We're gonna just do this with it. Put it like there, so then I can still see both. And then we need green. And blue. To do the 2 red ones. Can we do it from here? We can! Nice, 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 nice. Take that. That lights this up, and I go flying here. Okay, I think there's only one more. Then we get to go across the bridge.
Melville, what did
There
you
we
just
go.
upload?
Now there's talking.
Photo?
I mean, technically
Oh.
you're right, but...
Okay, where's 8?
Is that? I can't tell what that is.
How did you even manage?
Okay, good. Thank you.
You're literally taking a picture with your eyes, Melville. I don't even know how to make my eyes go out of focus.
Clearly you've never listened to one of Herman's speeches.
Some of us are busy doing actual science, not just sightseeing. Thank you.
I can make my eyes go out of focus on purpose. But then I also was told by an optometrist one time that I have horse eyes, so you know, there's also that. I always find that just such a funny concept. Like, yeah, you have horse eyes. Okay. When you explain what it is, you kind of go, "Oh, all right," but you just say it. It sounds weird. Okay, so do I have a green I can connect to? No, I don't. Okay, so I'm thinking. I put the blue here. So that I can. Blue, red. Use it to open the green one there. Give me the box. And then put the box down in its place. There isn't more equipment, is there? No. Just wanted to double check. Need the green over here as well. Okay. I don't think I can do what I want to do, but... yeah, no, I definitely can't do what I want to do. Even if I put that on top of there. So... are we sure there's no more equipment? That's the end of the puzzle. There's nothing else in there. And this just lets me float. Interesting. So I'm thinking... possibly... put the red there. Pull the red and blue to make green. Here. And maybe what I do is I just keep them connected. But I just pop this straight on there, and then put this back where I took it from, and then I just stand here to... there we go. The only thing is... I'm missing one connection that I just realized, and it's quite important if I want to finish the puzzle. This also needs to be connected to there, so we can finish the puzzle. There we go. I'm gonna stand here. Everything goes up. Oh, that gate also doesn't open. Ooh. Alright, interesting. Oh, no, wait, I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. Okay. No, I don't know why I keep putting this down. It needs to come over here. I'm gonna disconnect this from that one. But I'm gonna connect it to this one. And then this is gonna come over here, so that it's connected up to the red from there. But once it's in the air, it should connect to the red. Oops. Over the fence, yep. Which means that now I can connect this green one to that. And we finished number 8.
The bridge ring seems to be fully charged now. Try accessing the tower, 1K.
Now, I believe there are some, like, extra little puzzles. Like, I think if we find a waypoint marker somewhere. There should be one somewhere. Pretty view. There's the tower that we're going to try and get into. Can I find a waypoint marker? Is there one here? Just go around the stairs, it's fine. But I believe there are like 2 extra levels in each section. Like 2 extra puzzle levels. I'm just running around on the ground floor. Oh no, I was gonna say, am I unable to get back up? But then I saw the stairs that lead straight to the bridge. Okay. If I turn around here, all the stuff in blue is still to be done. So we got the gates, we got the ring bridge, and these two triangles I think are extra levels. But I'm not sure where they are, so we're gonna leave them. We can always come back to them another point. I spent so much of this stream just doing like side stuff. So here we go. There we go. I made the bridge with those tetrominos.
I don't know if this is relevant, but St. Edward believed that tetrominos represented the name of God and God's ability to reshape the world.
True, but he was also mad as a hatter.
One man's madness is another man's genius.
There we go. 2 bridges down. 3rd one. Go. Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay. Let's use this one instead. There we go.
When I was booted up, I was terrible at the tetromino arrangers.
Those are actually the only ones I was good at. What? I'm just saying.
Okay. Ooh, I see purple. Purple rain, purple rain. I don't know the rest of the words to this song. Purple rain. Oh, it doesn't really look like rain though.
Gravity?
I'm not sure. Could be, I guess.
Purple beam. Okay. Oh, yep, that's anti-grav. Oh. Hello, who are you?
In the beginning, the gods shaped humankind out of the clay of the earth and gave them life with their own breath. But who is closer to perfection? The creator or the created?
I'm gonna say they're created because they came from the creator. So they wouldn't have made them if they didn't think they could do a better job than themselves, right? Or they're the same. Neither, because perfection's impossible.
The man who lives on the plains imagines that the gods dwell on the mountaintop. But if he followed the steep road, he would see his shadow in the clouds beneath. When Prometheus saw that humankind was more alike in nature to the gods than to the animals, he stole the secret of fire from Olympus and shared it with the mortals. Was his theft justified?
Huh. No, knowledge must be earned, not given.
You have forgotten that all deities reside in the human breast. Angered by the betrayal of Prometheus, Zeus punished humankind by creating Pandora. He gave her a box, and when she opened it, from inside escaped sorrow and suffering. All that remained within was hope. What does this mean?
I guess it maybe means hope may still be found if we're willing to look for it.
Those who seek hope should ask themselves why it was imprisoned with the world's evils. Creature of clay, you stand before the fire. Will it make you whole, or will it destroy you? Consider the shadows cast by the flame. but do not mistake them for truth.
Oh, that's a big cannon. Laser beam cannon, okay.
Guys, look at my stream. The beam 1K activated is connecting to the pyramid.
That looks like a massive amount of power.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
We need to talk about what just happened. Thoughts?
I'd say there are two distinct issues here. What is the being 1K spoke to, and what is the function of the beam?
Let's start with the Sphinx.
It seems similar to the apparition in New Jerusalem. Presumably the same technology.
What I'd like to know is what we're dealing with, ontologically speaking. Was this a sentient being or some kind of recording?
Good question. I think it was sentient. It seemed to react to what I was saying.
That doesn't necessarily mean that it's intelligent.
Let's assume for a moment that 1K is right, and it is intelligent in some sense. What really matters here is what it was trying to achieve by asking those questions.
Okay. I think it was testing me?
Testing you to what? See if you're worthy?
That's an interesting thought. You solve the puzzles, you get access to the towers, you enable a beam, and if you do it 3 times, you get access to the megastructure.
Maybe, but why?
I don't know. It's a mystery. Don't you like mysteries, Al? Everybody likes a good mystery.
You know what I like? Certainty.
We should be careful. We don't know that these apparitions are benign.
I don't disagree, but I still think we should proceed. 1K, keep solving puzzles. The rest of you, as you were.
Yes, sirree, Byron. Well, I'm gonna head back to the central area that we came from with the transport system. And then we'll probably end for tonight because I spent so long doing random stuff around New Jerusalem instead of doing the main game. And we'll just finish off this first east section next week. And we could probably finish the first east section and then deal with the megastructure. If that's how that... I think that's how that works. Anyway, I think you finish the 3 and you go into the megastructure for a little bit. And then at some point you also unlock like the other areas. So yeah, I think that's how it works. So I'm gonna go do that. Let's head back to the portal? Why do I want to call it a portal? The transport system. So that we can get like an autosave. Although also, hold on. There is... I'm gonna find the button now. Because I see that I have a message somewhere. Oh, I don't want to reset. I want to find... Where is my interface thingamabob? Here it is. Found it! Okay. We haven't read these 4. Notes on the puzzles present on the island. Puzzles. It seems that each of the structures on the island, with the exception of the megastructure itself, is surrounded by a cluster of puzzles resembling those found in the simulation, and in our booting sequence. Completing a puzzle releases a particle cloud, which then autonomously flies into the device that assembles tetrominos. The puzzles even come with tiles, hijacking the vestigial code designed to display puzzle names in the simulation. It's unclear whether this represents a potential security issue, but the matter should be given consideration. And the tower? There's an ambition expressed by this building, a sense of purpose that I find really admirable. It's big, but it's also intricate, detailed. That feels like a statement. We should explore this building as soon as possible. Well, we did that. A set of strange locked doors. Gold puzzles. Looks like there's an additional set of puzzles protected by golden gates that can't be accessed yet. Assuming there is some kind of logical pattern to all those gates, to all of this, those gates will probably open once the correct conditions are met. Does that mean solving all the other puzzles? Or maybe something else as well? Hard to know at this point, so perhaps something we should prioritize much later. Sounds like a good plan. Uploaded for reference. Interesting. Wait, what's interesting? This kind of just looks like you didn't know what you were taking a picture of. Or you were trying out the camera. Okay, social media. This is a private message. Just read the public one first. City news. Crier. The long-awaited birth of our 1000th and final citizen was interrupted today by an unknown projection in the skies. The projection, which identified itself as Prometheus, goaded New Jerusalem inhabitants in indecipherable incantations. In an interview with 1K, he suggested that the projection could be the work of someone outside New Jerusalem. This assessment appears to be correct, as the source of the projection was tracked to a remote mysterious island. A team, led by Byron, is now en route to find out more. Mayor Hermanubis has once again called for calm and promises that New Jerusalem will be safe so long as its citizens do not forget the ideals of the goal as set forth by the founder. Okay. And a private message from Doge, which was the Australian guy with the creepy double accent going on, who's number 666. Doge, 1K. We met in New Jerusalem, if you remember. I spoke to my friends. This whole mysterious island expedition thing has the city and a bit on edge. They have some questions for you before I make any introductions. Oh, Nintendo, welcome on in. Thank you for the hip pats. How are you doing today? Do you consent to my gathering and sharing your personal data? Wait, what am I signing up to? Look, my friends just want some assurance that you're the right kind of person. If you want to know what's really going on, you'll have to play along. You can back out at any time, but if you don't engage with the process, then, well, you won't get to engage with the process. At all. It's up to you. Okay, sure. I'm curious, because I don't think I did this in my first playthrough. Good choice. There's 6 questions. Standard vetting procedure. We'll get the best results if you answer in whatever way is most true to you. Question 1. Which is more important for making good decisions? Compassion or knowledge? Both. Doing well. It's wonderful to see you. How are you? It's great to see you too. I'm glad that you're doing good. I'm doing good too. I did spend the first 2 and a bit hours of stream just doing side quest stuff instead of main quest. So we've just finished a third of the first area. And now I'm just going through like HUD stuff and seeing interactions before I end for the day, to be completely honest with you. I was tired to start with, and then I lost that a bit, but now it's also almost midnight, so it's getting close to the time for me to finish anyway. I'm gonna go with knowledge. Thank you. Question 2. Is it ever okay to lie or misdirect in order to keep a secret? I don't agree with them saying yes and no as the 2 only real answers for this. Because it depends. Like, you want to misdirect somebody, like, I got you a gift, but you don't want to tell them what you got them. You want it to be a surprise. That's okay. I'm gonna say no. If we're looking at this on a political front, which I have a feeling we might be, I'm gonna say no. I see. My friends will be most interested in this particular answer. Question 3. When people do wrong, do they deserve to be punished for it beyond what is necessary for our own protection? I picked up the newest Mega Man Legacy Collection game. Excited to play it? Nice. I am avoiding buying new games as much as possible this year. I say that. It's the end of March and I already bought games, but they were really small games and one of them was a DLC. And one of them was on my list of games that I'm allowing myself to buy this year anyway, so it was okay. Just because last year I bought a couple games where I was like, oh, it's in a double pack. I may as well buy the double pack. Hated the first game. So now I'm like, I don't want my money to go to waste, so now I feel like I have to play the second game, but I'm going to avoid it for as long as possible. And it got to the point last year where I was buying games in Steam sale, and it would come to the next Steam sale, and I would be like, wait, I have that in my library already? I don't remember buying it. So we're avoiding buying games this year as much as possible. I have a list of what I want to buy this year, and I'm trying to stick to it. I try to avoid buying games, but games show up waiting by the door with bats. That's fair. That's very fair. Do they deserve to be punished beyond what's necessary? Again, I feel like this is situational, but overall I'm gonna go with no, not unnecessarily. Phew, that one's controversial. I'm glad it's not me that has to answer these. Question 4. Now it gets metaphysical. In your opinion, can the world be reduced to mechanical parts, or is existence just weirder than we'll ever really know? We'll never fully understand it. It's just weird. I agree with that immediately. I don't even have to think about that. Well, I'm glad you understood that question, because it's all Greek to me. I find it funny because there's so much Greek mythology in this game. Question 5. Can things really change for the better, for good? Or do good times and bad just come around in cycles? I want to say overall yes, things can change for the better, for good. But at the same time, the nature of life is for everything to go in cycles. I'm going to go with cycles. I realized that was an unexpected response for me. It was. Got it. I don't know if that one was metaphysics or politics, but good on you for giving it a shot. Final question. Which is more important to the success of civilization? To respect the lessons of our past, or to rewrite the rules for our future? Oh no, respect the lessons of the past. Absolutely. Thank you. We're all done here. Oh, hold on. I've got a last minute addition. Ugh, it's a weird one. I know who this one came from. Alright, question 7. Can praying for something make it more likely to come true? That depends on your opinion on faith and whether you follow a faith, I feel. Because if you are a faithful person and you pray on the reg, you probably would say yes to that. If you're not a faithful person that doesn't believe in it, you're obviously going to say no. I'm going to say I haven't got an answer because it's technically both, because it depends who you're asking. I know it's difficult to translate our infinite reality into binary language. Nonetheless, I suggest if you have any natural inclination towards either idea, you answer that way, even if it's not strictly correct. But if you insist, I'll communicate your apathy to my companions. Why do I feel like these might be like a culty, prayer groupy type group of people? I'm just gonna say yes, just to see what happens. Okay, noted. I think that's everything I need. I'll forward your answers to my friends and let you know if any of them is interested in taking things further. Hopefully, so I can find out what this whole situation is about. Okay. Back to the travel pod. Now let's go back to our central area. See, we could go to 2. But I would rather go back to our central area for right now. Oh no, that's the actual megastructure? No, wait, I remember. It's fine, we can go to the megastructure because technically the original travel pod is still there. like the helipod. And there's like a decent distance between that and the pyramid. Go out the other side of the black tunnel. There we go. Yes, I do need to activate towers, but for right now, where's my checkpoint? Just to double check that it was just the one that I thought it was just now. Please don't have crashed. Okay, it's doing stuff. Alright. Yes, it is this one. Alright, cool. Well, on that note, I would like to say thank you everybody for being here today. It's been very much appreciated. Thank you for all of the chats, redeems. Thank you for the resub, sweetheart. And yeah, it's been great. I spent way too much time doing just wandering the city stuff. I just really like that you can go and actually interact with the characters, and even though there's allegedly 1,000 people in the city, it looks like it's really small with the amount of people you can actually talk to and that are walking around, but it still feels like it's more interactive. I like that you can like choose to do things slightly different in the second game. Anyway, let me drop my usuals and then head off. So again, if you're not already following, here are my Twitter and Blue Sky links. If you're not following and you want to get go live notifications or random thoughts that are kind of weird sometimes, but then that's me. Those are there. IGTV is there if you want to see a list of everything we've finished on stream so far. The YouTube is there. This VOD will go up in a couple of weeks. And I'll probably put a poll on probably Twitter and Blue Sky, and possibly also in my Discord, which there's the link for it, to see when people want to see my Let's Play content, because I have filmed a couple of episodes of Let's Play content. And yeah, don't forget to go and collect your creator cards. There's a new one. There is a new creator card if you want to collect it. I try and do one for every single game that we finish on stream. And this is like the virtual, only online, like no AIs involved version. The one that existed first. If anybody knows, they know, but yeah. Oh. Hold on, you might see a creator card get claimed right now. There you go. You got the bronze one. If it helps, I also got the bronze version of that same card. Tim's really sad because all he ever gets is bronze versions, but there's a chance you could get a bronze, a silver, a gold, or a platinum version of all of my cards on there. So, yeah. And as you've just seen, if you claim them while I'm still live, it runs across the screen so people can see that you've claimed them. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you all again next Friday, 8 PM Amsterdam time. And we will continue Talos Principle 2, and hopefully not spend most of the stream doing random stuff around the city. Alright, thank you again. Catch you guys later. Bye!